Well, welcome back, Aravae and Taric.
Hi.
Hi.
Brief recap in your last session. You were doing some research at the Temple of Enlightenment, finding out about what you could do for Fonkin's curse, and after a little while, you heard screaming and shouting coming from the doors of the temple. You rushed out, astride with Thraul, and found there was an invasion of demons and devils, and behind them a portal to an unknown area. Had a pretty long and epic combat, managed to beat them down. Aravae, you did get knocked out, but healed luckily. And then Ace took charge. Said, this is our chance. If we want to do this, we got to do it now. Aravae, you were surprisingly easily convinced, despite the infighting of the group, trying to stop each other, knock each other over. You had no problem with it seemed, or at least maybe that's what the group might have perceived, because you went, I believe, first or second.
Second.
You went second. Only behind Taric, who I believe you told Ace, I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm with you to the end.
Pretty much, yeah.
And took the first step through as Laz held the portal open. Aravae, you followed right behind, expecting the rest of your group to follow behind you. So, the two of you step through the portal, and immediately you feel heat. And the air feels thick and hot. You take your first look at the domain of demons. The vast plains roll out in front of you. The reddened ground of dirt and dust swirls up in a passing wind. You see swaths of dead and dying trees all around. And in the distance, you see what looks like a large red lake, sitting calmly and silently. Overhead, a deep red haze discolors the sky. Clouds of ash and smoke billow, and your vision at length is rendered distorted. A pale, quiet, black sun sits in the skies above you. The light it gives off is cold and dead, as if the very plane you now stand on has passed beyond the life you're accustomed to. This is a strange place. You see rocky crags and vast mountain ranges towering into the sky. You see distant silhouettes of creatures of different sizes, some flying, some on the ground, fighting each other, hunting each other, spilling the blood of each other. Beneath your feet, on the dirty ground, you see strewn about you weathered bones, dismembered limbs, disfigured bodies, and stains of bloodshed.
No.
Yep.
Some fresh,
There we go.
some darkened from time past. You inhale, and although you are able to breathe, it's not comfortable. The stifling heat burns your lungs. But you are able to keep your footing. As you take in the sight in front of you, from behind you, a voice barks out what sounds like a command, though you don't recognize the language.
What does it sound like?
I turn to where the voice is coming from.
I mean, that's probably a better idea.
It sounds like a single word issued harshly.
Okay, thank you, that's all.
Yep. I ready myself and turn to where the voice is coming from.
So the two of you turn around to face the voice you've heard, and you see fairly close to you spears, swords,
Oh no.
and other weapons pointed towards you, held by several tieflings
Oh.
in battle-ready stances.
Oh dear, okay.
Okay.
The
How
tallest
many?
among them has his bow drawn, trained on you, ready to fire should you make a move. And a quick count, you see a dozen of them.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
What do you do?
I mean, Eric. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, Aravae will have her hand on the hilt of her sword, but she hasn't taken it out necessarily yet. After she's now seeing what's going on.
I think I have my shield up, but I got my sword, but I think I resheathed it.
Are you putting your hands up?
No, I don't think I'm putting my hands up yet.
Okay.
Cohen, do you speak Cohen?
The one with the bow looks at another one wielding 2 long blades. They share a glance for a moment. And he speaks up in a language you do understand.
Oh.
Where are you from? Why are you here? As he speaks, the 10 other tieflings begin to kind of make a circle
That's
around
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
you. Weapons trained on you.
We've come here seeking a solution to a problem one of our party members have. I'm sure he'll be here any moment. We don't want any trouble. We just need to get in and get out as quick as possible.
The two of them kind of look at each other again. Other party members? I
Yes.
see only 2 of you.
I swear they'll be here in just a second. Ice!
You see, like, the portal, it's about, like, 5-6 feet in the air.
Mhm.
So you kind of came through and, like, landed.
Drop.
Ow.
It's, like, flickering
Oh no.
periodically
Yeah.
as this is happening. He barks another order in foreign language, and they converge closer towards you.
How, based on my experience as like a guard, how outmatched do I feel right now? Like, is that a roll, something I have to roll for, or is like if I try to take on if me and Aravae try to take on these guys, are we doomed, or is it like
You could make me a... what could you make me? Make me a perception check just to kind of gauge how armed they look and how ready for battle they look, I suppose.
Can I give him advantage? I don't think he'll
You
need
could
it,
also
but
roll,
okay,
if you like.
sure.
Perception is it's gonna be a 15.
21.
Okay.
You both get a pretty similar feeling that you may be able to fight and take some of them down, but it's very unlikely you would actually get through all of
There
them.
was some hope. There was a little bit of
Yeah.
Aravae's gonna take her hand off of her hilt, the hilt of her sword. And oh man, what would her reaction be? I only say that because she knows a tiefling. And I'm wondering, but obviously this is a scary place, so she's gonna look at them like they're kind of scary. Okay.
They do look kind of scary.
Yeah, they do look kind of scary.
The big one with the bow stands like 6'3".
Oh,
He's taller than you,
Oh
Taric.
my god.
He's heavily built. He's got all black eyes, no pupils, no iris.
Gosh.
Hannah thinks that's amazing.
He's got a muddy, kind of darker reddish skin, jet black hair past his shoulders, and his horns on his head swoop upwards from the back of his skull and then back down in kind of a twist, almost like, this is a weird description, but almost like a judge from England.
Oh my gosh,
With
yeah.
that like swoopy kind
Oh,
of
interesting.
look, but
Okay.
it's a pair of horns.
Cool.
And the bow he's wielding is pretty much as tall as him.
Oh my
It looks to be made of some very thick bone.
Okay.
Wild.
Key 3 or Key 3. Wow,
Key
it's
3.
been a while. I was looking at her sheet. That's why. Sorry.
Aravae.
Aravae is going to take her hand off the hilt of her sword and just say, everything my friend here says is true. We're just waiting for the rest of our friends. We have no business here with you. We don't mean to get in the way. This is just our best chance at finishing something that needs to end.
As you say that, the other one that has been sharing looks steps a bit towards you. You get a better look at him. His horns kind of spiral up backwards like an antelope, but one of his horns has been broken off part way up. His eyes are completely white, close to black, and his darker brown skin, muddy brown hair. He's not as tall, but he's not as built. He's probably... How tall are you, Taric?
I think I said like 5'10" or something like that.
He looks just about as tall as you. And he's he's wielding two of those long, thin blades. You can't tell what they're made of. They don't look like bone.
Yeah.
They look like they hurt, though. That's for sure. He just kind of takes a couple steps towards you as you explain yourself. We don't take kindly to outsiders. And this is not a safe place for you to wait.
I mean, we could wait somewhere else if that's all it'll take.
He looks over to the bigger one. You may know too much for us to let you go. You must come with us.
Oh, hold on. Like, no what?
The group of starts moving in towards you to attempt to disarm you.
Oh, no.
What do you do?
Aravae is going to resist a good amount. How? This is her sword. Like, this is her prized, possession. How? I don't know. How are they coming at me?
They have their weapons pointed towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and?
As they're getting within melee range, they're going to be attempting to grab you to tie your arms up.
They're going to try and grab at me?
Yes.
No, I mean, how?
You hear the bigger one bark another command.
Okay. Because we don't know what's going on here. He hasn't actually told us.
So,
What kind of command? We just don't know.
We
didn't
know.
tell us.
It was in the language
It's
that
in
neither of us.
language you don't understand.
Well, Aravae's gonna back up and wait and see exactly what they're trying to pull.
There are some of them behind you. They formed a circle around you.
Oh, back up into Taric then.
All right, back to back. Let's go. Okay. I think Taric is like, Aravae, there are ways out. There are traces we can leave. We can make sure the party finds us. We can make our way out. We're not doomed, but if we die here, we won't be any help to them once they get through.
You can hear among some of the other tieflings as you're talking, they're like looking at each other, kind of whispering in the language they've been speaking. They look not nervous, but like they look kind of curious as to what you're saying. Some of them don't seem to understand you.
Aravae's gonna scan them and see if she sees like a purpley tinted skinned one.
Looking for friends.
I mean, looking at a few of them, like there's a dozen tieflings.
Trying to feel, she wants to feel like there may be like some good thing, maybe some sign that it could be a good thing. I can roll.
You don't need to roll. You kind of get a look at them. Two of them have purple-ish kind of skin,
Tinted,
but
okay.
not like primarily purple. Definitely like brown with purple kind of undertone, I suppose. I don't know if that's what you're looking for, but that's what you.
No, it doesn't help her.
see.
Oh well. She trusts Taric. She trusts him. So she's going to kind of watch him to take the lead and see what's going to happen.
Yeah. Big one sort of pulls his bow a little more and points towards you and says, "You do not wish for us to shed your blood."
We do not. But we're gonna need these back, and we'll be out of your hair before you know it. As a sign of good faith, we'll lay down our arms. Is that
All
is
right.
that an agreeable deal? To not make any trouble?
Lay down your arms, then.
I need to hear your word for it.
What do you want from me?
A promise of safety and protection for me and my friend here. And an opportunity out of here once our party has arrived.
You will come with us. Your fate is not mine to decide if we make this agreement. Only our elder can decide this.
Then
And he kind of
could
looks
you
around and scans
maybe,
the skies nervously.
Airways puts up her hand.
Speak.
Could you put in a good word for us then if we do what Taric said?
Cause no trouble. And he nods to the tieflings around who begin to move forward to
Okay, I think
take your arms.
Okay.
sword out on the ground,
Aravae is gutted by
shield.
this.
Do they try to take my shield, or am I able to like?
As you go to like
back?
put it over your back,
Yeah.
one of them kind of like pulls it from your it's like, no, it's like this.
Yeah.
Aravae's gonna
I don't. If they don't go for my axes, I'm not gonna offer them.
truth.
They're like on your on either side of your
On-
belt sort
yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't even. They're like hand axes. They look like hatchets.
They're still sharp weapons, so
They are.
they will take them.
Aravae's gonna unbuckle like the whole thing of her sword, so it's still protected in its sheath, and she'll give it. Very sadly,
Very simple.
over.
Okay.
Ah,
So
oh man.
within a few short moments, the two of you are disarmed, hands bound behind your backs. And the leader barks a longer sentence that, again, you don't understand, but you get the meaning of it pretty quickly as you're suddenly turned towards the teeming mountains and begin heading that
lovely.
direction.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we're on the road.
On the road
On the
again.
road again.
Okay, if we're just walking, right? We're just walking.
You are currently
Yeah. What is
walking.
the? What are we surrounded? What's the? Is it just like front and back of us? Are we at the back of the party?
You guys right now basically have one of the leaders and 5 tieflings kind of in a group
Gotcha.
with you each. You are not separated completely, but probably
Ooh.
you're not like next to each other.
Aravae, are we like walking side by side?
No.
Close enough you might be able to talk, but it'll probably make enough attention that someone's going to be.
No.
Aravae's gonna
Yep.
talk, anyways. Aravae's gonna like look over to Taric, and knowing that they understand common, she's gonna be like, "Hey, do you speak Dwarvish, but in Dwarvish?"
I don't think I picked languages, and I don't know if I have any. My intelligence is -1.
If it don't humans get 2 or get a +1?
Fighters don't get a lot of languages.
No, they sure don't.
Fighters, but like humans.
Humans usually get common,
Common.
and then you tend to get one
Based on.
based on your. You
Proficiency.
took soldier
Oh.
background, right?
Yeah, I did.
You might have one from soldier background. Let's
Okay.
just find out quickly for
Yeah.
for just knowing.
Yeah.
Making sure.
I'm gonna tell you right now that it's probably not gonna be Dwarvish.
I have a feeling it probably wouldn't be.
No. It's not gonna be
Do you
Dwarvish.
just have common written down?
I don't even think I have common written down. That's one of those things
You
with
definitely
character
can
building.
speak common.
Yeah, I just like.
Do you feel like if you did,
Soldier
you would-
doesn't get any additional
I'm not
languages.
like in your based on your then it's no, then it would
No,
just
he just
be.
knows common.
I just know common.
Okay,
He's a
that's
simple
awesome.
man.
Okay, so then I'm assuming you're probably gonna look at me like,
What?
no idea.
No idea what
All
you
right,
said.
what was that?
And then she's gonna be like, Do you speak Orcish? But in Orcish.
I didn't know you could do the
yeah.
That's very impressive.
Okay, and now she's gonna say, do you speak Elvish at least? In Elvish?
No,
The big one looks back and pipe down.
She's going to whisper. You don't happen to speak Drathir Talanth like lads, do you?
All I heard was lads.
Oh. Well, okay then.
All right. I'm trying to think. There's a way.
Man, I wish I could do like the mind talk thing.
Yep.
That
Oh, Airic
Airic can do.
Oh, that would be so.
definitely says that out loud.
Mind talking. You should not keep secrets.
I can't though.
I
Mind
believe
talk. It's not me. I can't mind talk. I said I wish I could mind talk.
Very well.
Don't you wish you could have like a superpower or like something cool like that?
Who's to say I do not?
What would it be?
He turns around and ignores keeps walking.
Well,
Keep up.
but now you're keeping secrets. That's not fair. I mean, never mind. What? He's not being
He, like,
fair.
Yeah.
Stops for a moment and the group stops and just kind of, you see him like look up a little bit towards the sky and then he keeps going.
Everyone's just exasperated. Like a demon who lives in the house. It's like, had enough of this. This isn't worth. Oh gosh.
So you guys march for what feels like quite a long while.
Yeah.
And looking back occasionally, trying to see where you came from. It's tough to tell exactly with the winds kicking up, the dust and the dirt is obscuring good portions of the tracks you're leaving. And with how hazy the sky is, you can't quite see where the portal was that you came through.
No, I'm not gonna push it. Anyways, sorry.
Taric, how are they gonna know that, like, they're gonna come through the portal and then we're not gonna be there?
We've got good trackers. We've got a werewolf who's got a good sense of smell, who can track hopefully pretty well.
Is it like sandy where we are?
Oh yeah.
Not sand, no, it's
Okay.
like dirt and
Dirt?
dust.
After hearing Taric say that, Arabe's gonna start dragging her feet. They're trying to make it like very obvious that they're dressed.
I was thinking about something like that.
It's not a bad idea. You still see like a lot of your tracks get kicked up by the winds, but you know, there's pockets of less kind of windy areas where your tracks are a little more intact.
We're still on like the flat up to the mountain, or are we getting into the mountainous areas now?
Right now, the area you're in, you're getting like, you know, larger rocks and boulders here and there, but not quite like mountain foothills.
Gotcha.
Around you see like, you know, periodic trees. Some are totally dead or burnt. Some appear to be kind of alive. You're not really sure how, honestly, in this environment, but they seem to be definitely not dead. Like, they're not blooming green leaves like you would see in your home, but they have growth on them as you go.
Mr. Tall Leader Man,
Yes,
what kind of tree is that?
it's a tree.
But what kind of tree?
I don't know. It means nothing to me. We cannot eat anything from this trees like that.
What do you eat from them?
Whatever meat we can get, and whatever drink that is not fouled by blood and
How do you find that?
We are very good at what we do.
Okay. Well, it's really hot. Is it okay if I have some of my canteen of water?
Stops the group for a moment and says something to one of the tieflings that's kind of guarding you. And where's your canteen? Just like on your.
I think it's in my
side
rucksack or something like that.
Okay. So he kind of looks you up and down for a few moments. Doesn't see like anything obvious. So he like grabs your bag and kind of rummages through it for a bit and pulls out your canteen and opens it and basically just like gestures to do it because your hands are behind your back. So.
Oh, it's behind? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oof. Oh, okay. Don't fall. That would suck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he like basically gives you a drink from your canteen. As you drink it, like it quenches your thirst, but it really doesn't taste good. It tastes like very minerally and like salty and bitter. Like if you've ever been to California and drank their tap water, it's
sulfury.
Yeah, it's very like sulfury.
Gross.
It does its job to make you less thirsty, but you don't enjoy it.
But this was in my backpack.
It was. You're right.
I love that the implication is that the realm of demons is just California. It's hot all the time. There are no living trees. The water is salty and gross.
I mean, your characters have never been to California.
It's true.
Oh man.
That's true. They can tell you like have difficulty with this, and a couple of them sort of chuckle to themselves. And he closes up your canteen and pops it back in your rucksack. And, shall we continue then?
Let's keep moving. How long of a walk is it?
A long walk.
Well, if it's like a long walk, Mr. Tall Leader Man, I'm Aravae. What's your name?
He like looks around at the group and barks another short command, and you see them kind of like look at each other for a few moments, and they start to like make move some things around and kind of make a little campy sort of area. Like, well, if you're going to talk and try to have this conversation, we may as well rest for a few moments. Okay. You are Aravae.
Yes.
You?
Taric.
Kurt?
Why do you have to ask me what I assume about that?
He's got a cookie in his mouth for reference.
Taric.
Taric. If you must know, my name is Lucius.
Lucius.
And he kind of points to his dual-sworded comrade. This is my second in command, Ravero. We lead this hunting group.
I bet you weren't expecting to find what you did when you went out hunting for whatever you were.
We have been on countless hunts over the years. We see many things, but we have never seen outsiders like you. Not this close.
Oh, but you've seen us from far away? Or outsiders? Whatever that means, actually.
Those not native to a place like this. It has been a long time since we saw outsiders or realm walkers.
I've seen one of your kind before.
You are from the material plane?
You know about the material plane?
Of course.
Yeah, that's where we're from.
Some of our kind are there.
I know, I met one.
And did it try to slit your throat?
No.
You should consider yourself lucky then.
Why?
Not many of us are able to keep a cool head.
Seems to be quite difficult. It's very, very warm here.
Is it?
I find it.
I like it.
Oh man. Hannah would die.
The other one kind of chimes in. You said there were more of you?
That is
You're a
correct.
party?
That is correct. There is six of us. Yeah.
Is that
So-
Romero who's asking?
Yes.
Just clarify. Go ahead.
Rivero, not
Ru-
Romero.
Rivero! Oops,
Rivero.
I wrote it down wrong.
River. I just have Rivero.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
Rivaro.
Rivero.
Why weren't they with you when you came through?
I'm not sure. We popped through, I believe, last I heard they were arguing about whether or not to come through.
Well, it was actually kind of weird because we basically fell through almost at the same time, but I was on the other side for a bit longer.
It's interesting.
Like, maybe 3 whole minutes longer. It's a long time, not like a couple of seconds.
Time might be strange when jumping through. I don't know.
Time is strange here. Perhaps that extends between worlds.
Maybe.
You guys kind of chill for a little bit. Like, they don't let you kind of roam free.
No.
But they untie your hands so you
Vampire
can,
hands.
drink and eat.
Oh.
But you've got like guards basically
No,
sitting.
that's fine.
Watch
That's
it.
actually, yeah. For Taric, that's like huge win.
Aravae is going to... I don't know how much to RP this. She's going to basically try to come up with an excuse to go to the washroom, I guess?
You can hold it.
No, you said it was very long. You said it was a very long walk.
There are too many places here for you to disappear.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't know where I'd be going anyways. Like, I just need a moment and I'll be right back. I mean, I will die if I go anywhere else.
Sort of the
Would you like me to roll persuasion?
Rivero kind of taps him on the shoulder and says something in their language.
I think Taric pipes up and says, "You can keep me as hostage for good behavior. If she doesn't come back, my life is forfeit." How does that sound, Aravae?
Yeah, no pressure there.
Stares at you, kind of. You would die for your friend.
Certainly.
I mean, he's just willing, he's so confident that he knows he won't die because I will come back.
I hope you're correct then. Senate says.
I'm
"Do
not
be
going,
alone."
I'm just going behind that rock. I don't know. Okay, so she goes behind the rock and
Goes pee.
she's going to have a moment. Like, oh my goodness, what do I do? How do I let them know? I don't know. And then there's like all the things are gonna happen. And then what she'll do is she's going to take off her necklace to Lestray. She's gonna put it in her back pocket.
Okay.
And she's going to just rub her face for a minute and just kind of like, ugh. And then she's going to go back.
Okay.
Okay.
I did it, I came back.
Thank goodness.
Your
Not
life
that I was-
continues.
Hmm?
Your life continues then.
May it be a joyous one. Alright.
Looks around at the group and issues more commands, and they begin to kind of stand up and pack up, and your hands are bound once again.
Oh, whack.
Yeah.
You had a few
Yeah.
minutes to drink and eat, and
Respite.
again, Taric, same thing. The water, pretty
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah.
Quenches your thirst, but you don't like it. Even your food as well, the stuff that you've packed and you've had for, you're used to, it just tastes really bitter and salty. Not spoiled and rotten, but very much not enjoyable to eat. So before too long, you guys continue moving. After, it's hard to gauge how long it's been. Feels like at least a couple hours of walking. You start to get into sort of a foothilly kind of area, but the mountains still seem really far away,
Cool.
which feels odd. You'd expect an area like this to be on the edge of high peaks, and you can see the peaks that you've been walking towards for what feels like quite a few hours don't seem to be any closer, but these foothills are. So,
Cool. I think, yeah, Taric just said it's the exact side Aravae.
Yeah.
Because I am sure I am also very, like, unbelievably warm, because I am in chainmail right now. Like,
yeah.
padding
You're-
leather
you're
underneath that.
sweating.
I'm used to, like,
Not
a
comfortable.
relatively temperate area that, like, snows in winter and all of that.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
I miss green things. I miss green things and mushrooms and
Aravae, we've been here for like 3 hours.
I miss it! You can't tell me you don't miss any of those things.
Well, I do, but we're gonna be here more than just 3 hours.
I know.
Best steel yourself.
What was that?
You best steal your
Steel. Okay.
steal yourself.
I guess.
I know you miss it.
But
Oh.
it's hot.
We'll be back. We'll make it back there.
You guys keep going for a while into these foothills. More larger rocks and boulders kind of starting to dot the land. And then all of a sudden, the leader barks a command, and the tieflings in front and behind you stop very abruptly. And to not walk into them, you guys have to quickly stop as well.
I definitely bump into them.
I definitely do.
Yeah, Taric's used to something like
Yeah,
that
like
happening.
marching and just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they all quickly start looking up in the sky, different directions.
Oh, okay.
Weapons like at the ready.
Let's go.
He's got
Um,
his bow, knocks an arrow quickly, and he's looking around. Both make perception checks.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh man.
Steffen is super excited for this. Taric is terrified.
What is it? Perception?
Perception.
Oh.
18.
16.
Both quite good.
Woo!
So, after a few moments with this sudden stop and surprise, you're kind of looking, listening, trying to figure out why everyone is so on edge all of a sudden. And you hear a faint buzzing sound coming from the skies. Can't quite detect yet where it's coming from, but it begins to grow louder at a fairly rapid pace. And after a few tense moments, the leader barks another command, and you see the tieflings that were guarding you now running to get behind something large or out of the way, out of sight.
Okay.
They don't actually grab you guys when they do this.
What's Wait, I'm so confused.
we can.
So they're freaking out, and then they're abandoning us.
They're going to hide effectively, right?
You guys see them like running to different areas to like
either
duck behind stuff.
We could either make a beeline for it back, and this is our out. But I think,
or I could do something.
Back to the trace.
If a spell has somatic components, you're not going to be able to.
Oh,
wait. Damn.
Yes.
How many people could this?
Everyone within a radius.
Anyone within a 30-foot
30
radius,
feet.
which is pretty darn good.
That's
but
ridiculous.
it has somatic components, so you're unable to cast it.
Alright. I move. I follow the party.
I follow Taric.
And try to hide. Because I think.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys all kind of go to whoever seems like a good idea and hide behind some larger rocks and boulders and things. And a few of them, very like shakily and quickly, you see them like mutter and move their hands around, which definitely appears to be they're casting something.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're engulfed in darkness.
Oh, well,
So neither of
darkness,
you
just
can-
like darkness.
Like pure
Cool.
darkness. Taric, you can see nothing.
Cool.
Aravae, you can also see nothing.
Of course. But they also cannot see me.
Currently, no one can see anybody right now.
I mean, I would hope that the person casting it can see something.
Nope.
You'd hope so, but you
Is
know,
that how the spell works?
I'm pretty
darkness is.
pretty sure darkness
If you
is
rely
just-
on dark vision to see, you can't see in it.
Yeah.
But what if you don't rely on... Never mind. I was being facetious. Anyways.
So, as they do this and cast these sort of bubble of darkness, you're not sure how big it is.
Yeah.
The buzzing begins to grow to pretty alarmingly loud levels. And as you sort of wait, and you can hear kind of shuddering breaths from the people you're with, you can now hear that it's pretty much coming to be directly overhead. And it is like
Am I...
deafening.
Okay. This is a weird... Not super weird, but like... Who had our weapons before this all had happened? Like, I assume it would be like there would have been a rucksack or something with all of our weapons and stuff in it.
Yeah, there would have been. They probably would have been the people behind you.
Okay. Did we run into the... No. Yeah, anyways.
We're kind of in between, I guess.
Yeah.
We're up against the rocks. And all this is happening. And no one can see anyone. But I know everybody was right behind Taric. And I think what she's going to try and do is she's going to, like, awkwardly turn around. And then she's going to be like, Taric, just stay still a second. She's going to try and maneuver it so that she can try and maybe loosen his... whatever's tying him.
Okay.
Not to completely free him, but just to loosen it a bit. Because I don't know what's about to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has no idea if this thing's going to kill us and eat us.
That'd be...
And so she's like, I'm going to try and, like, help Taric a little.
Sleight of hand with disadvantage, I assume.
That's exactly.
With disadvantage?
You are blind.
Your hands are also tied.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good thing
like,
disadvantages don't stack.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I am... what am I... Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Frick. Oh, that was a 10.
That was a 10 plus. That's not bad.
No, it's not. Ah! Oh, that was a 6.
Okay.
6 plus. Where is my... Okay, 10. Oh, look at you. She like popped up like...
10 is a very average roll.
Mm-hmm,
Not nearly what you needed to be able to do this.
Dang it!
So you kind of like... You fumble and you can feel the bonds on Taric's hands, but you can't seem to find where the knot is or maneuver your hands in such a way to really leverage it at all.
Okay.
And you can hear like whispering in their language as you're doing this, and The sound continues to grow
If it's
louder to the point that like it is ringing in your ears and like you can feel it in your chest.
Ooh.
Are we in the same like bubble of darkness as Lucius?
I don't
No.
think you would have seen. You just
We're just
quickly
in
ran
darkness. We don't know
somewhere.
who's.
You don't know who you're with right now.
I think Taric would whisper, if anyone can understand me, I can fight, I can help. Untoy me, give me a weapon, and I'll fight by your side.
You hear like brief chattering, but nothing happens.
Okay.
So you wait, and as the noise stops getting louder, it maintains a volume for
Oh man.
what feels like a long time.
It feels like a long
Forever.
time.
Yeah.
I was stuck.
You guys wait, and slowly, very slowly, the noise begins to get quieter. Still painfully loud for quite a time, but after what feels like an eternity, it starts to get to a manageable level,
Oh man.
and
Good idea, bad idea though.
as
A good bad idea.
it gets to a level a little louder than what it was when you noticed it, the darkness you're in suddenly disappears. And in the distance, from the direction of the sound you hear, you can make out 4 large flying creatures of some kind.
4 of them?
Yes.
Oh dear.
What?
Currently heading away from you.
What do they kind of? Can I make out anything other than that they're flying? Like what type of wings or
You
anything?
can make perception to try and see if you can see through like the
haze.
The haze.
Yeah. Okay, perception. Okay, that's a 16.
16's not bad. So you kind of try to get a good look at them, and a little bit of the haze kind of parts a bit, and you get a clearer glimpse for a moment. The best you can see, they look like giant black bees, but you can see like a massive horned nose on each of them. You can't really see their wings, but you can see the wind and the dust from behind them is like carving a path through the air. They're displacing a huge amount of air.
Oh my gosh, they would have messed us up. Okay.
But they appear to pass and continue on, and after a few more moments, you hear a quiet, deep voice of Lucius. And again, you don't understand it, but you hear the collective sigh of relief from the tieflings that you were hiding with, and they begin to slowly, trying to make as little noise as possible, get up and continue. Everyone all right? Looks at the two of you and does a quick head count, and everybody's still here.
Yep.
Yeah. You're lucky.
What were those things?
I've never learned their name, but they patrol seemingly wherever they want. They do not seem to fear anything. I have seen them down creatures that our whole group would have difficulty downing.
There were 4 of them there.
Yes, I have not seen many groups of them before. A few times.
Interesting.
Very dangerous.
Right.
We best be quick.
Yeah.
So they quickly gather up and continue moving. And you can see the two leaders chattering to each other, kind of in the front of the group, but in their own language.
Mm-hmm.
They occasionally kind of glance back at the two of you.
Of course they do.
But they don't like gesture or anything, just kind of sneak glances here and there, making sure you're still there.
Yeah. They cast invisibility.
Yeah.
Right?
Just mess with them. I'm still there. It's just
Yeah.
I'm invisible.
So, you guys push on for what feels again like quite a while. I need both of you to make me Constitution saving throws.
Oh,
No, why? They're making it. We sat down for a little bit.
You did.
That probably helped.
Shoot!
Oh no.
I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
2 plus what doesn't really matter.
No, you're not going to make that one. Taric?
I got a sweet old 17.
Okay, Taric, you're fine. Aravae, you gain a level of exhaustion.
Oh no.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And you guys can see, Taric, you can see Aravae like visibly,
Deteriorating.
yes, like she looks worn out and like having a little trouble breathing and maintaining her momentum. You also clock that a few of the tieflings with you are
Starting.
feeling it as well.
Okay. It's not just us.
What does that mean again? Level 1 is
You have disadvantage on ability checks.
ability checks. Okay. Ability checks.
Yep.
Okay.
They stop again, and the Lucius kind of takes stock of looking at some of his men and goes, okay, we should press on, but I do not want my men falling. We will find a safe place to rest for here.
What does it look like it's nighttime?
Is there
Make a survival check.
I mean, what does that mean? Is it dark or is it light? Okay, survival check. I'm exhausted. Was this an ability check thing I have to do? Well, I rolled a 3 plus survival, which is a 6, which is a 9.
Nice.
It's not bad,
So,
actually.
I mean, it's pretty clear to both of you that it still appears to be daytime.
Oh gosh, not this again.
You kind of take a look at the sun still pretty much perfectly overhead, and you can't recall if that's where it was when you started.
Taric! Taric.
Aravae.
Does my forehead look any different?
That lit?
No.
No.
Okay.
The
well,
moon
Then it's
still
the
looks the
same
same.
day. It's the same day.
It's the same. Alright. Best to just make camp and try to do what we can. Wait for Lucius.
Yeah, he directs the group to kind of find spaces to settle down. Where you are is like a more of like mountain foothills where you've got some taller rock and cliff
Shade.
areas. So it's still hot,
Yeah.
but there is some shade from the light. So
Does it actually get cooler in the shade, or is it the same heat even in the shade?
it's still pretty hot,
Yeah.
but like you can feel just the edge of
Okay.
it kind of gets taken off a little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah.
But breathing is still like
Yeah.
thick
Yeah.
and gross.
It's an Ottawa summer. Like.
I've never been there in summer, but
Yeah, it's not.
again, California
Yep.
in the summer is
Yep.
really thick. So
Okay.
they do you the favor of like putting your bedrolls out for you.
Do they untie us?
Do you ask?
Yes. If they don't untie us within the first, like, I don't know, I'd say like hour or so, then I'd be like, would you mind untying us before we go to sleep? We're not. Do you really think we're gonna go anywhere? We've come with you this far. We've had opportunities to run at this point.
It's true.
Make a persuasion check.
I would like to
She said
assist.
it's true.
Yes.
It's true.
It's
I'm not
true.
sure that really counts as an assist.
What do you want me to do? I would like to assist. I will say anything.
You can, say what Aravae would say.
Okay, everybody would say it's true. It was all dark, and we could have left while those scary things were there. I mean, granted, we would have probably died, but we could have gotten away. But we chose not to.
Do I get advantage
Sure.
for that?
I'll
Thank you.
allow it.
Generous. Okay, that's not great. I only have a +1. That's a 12.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's slightly above average.
What's my persuasion?
Yeah.
I don't think it's very good. Mine's a +2.
He looks at his guards and issues a few commands, like pointing at them, and they do untie you.
Okay.
You can see definitely they've basically set up watches to watch you.
That's fine.
Okay,
But-
yeah, she's definitely gonna stretch.
Yeah. But you are currently untied, and you guys bed down to try and sleep. Are you going to try and do anything?
Arabic
She's
is
just gonna make a-
definitely going to sleep.
Okay. You don't have to do watch or anything, so you can get asleep pretty easily.
She's going to tuck herself in super a lot and try and send one cocoon from the everything.
Yeah. Taric.
I think Taric prays to what's
Saloon?
Saloon is Ace's god.
Saloon is Ace's god, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Illustre is Aravae's.
Illustre is Airic, yeah. Then I think I pray to Saloon. It's just like Saloon. Ace is out there. He's on his way to cleanse himself of this curse to serve you, to protect him in this time. Gosh. Protect him. And then he just gets ready to get down to bed and just... he is so stressed right now.
Poor Taric.
I think he's been on the move all day, and now he's sitting down for the first time. It's just oh, my best friend is in this hellscape, and I'm not there to protect him.
Big feelings,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything.
I didn't think I was expecting, because I didn't hear anything when I dropped in that 30, did I?
The 100?
The 100, sorry, that was how much? I don't think I did.
I don't believe you did.
Yeah.
I think you felt
Yes.
something, but I don't recall if you heard anything.
Yeah.
But you guys do manage to sleep
Mhm.
and complete a long rest.
Okay.
So resources return.
Yeah. You cleanse that exhaustion.
You do lose your level of exhaustion area.
Yay!
Get your spell slots back.
Yes.
Nothing
Eric, you get
happens
your
in the night.
lucky.
Oh, I
back
do
that
get
you
my
lost.
luck back.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, I
Nothing
can also
happens in the
raise
time
these.
that you spend sleeping. You're awoken what feels like long enough to, feel rested. And as your eyes adjust to the light overhead, the sun is high in the sky, as it was when you went to sleep.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Alright. We should continue.
Let's get a move on. Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Terry, did my forehead change?
I look at her forehead.
Take a look at it, very minimally, but
But it
it
did.
appears to have changed.
Yeah,
That means it's the 19th.
it did. So you're connected to the material plane specifically?
I would assume so, because, that's where I'm
That's
from.
where you're from. So interesting.
I think that's how it works.
So, wait, have you always had that?
No.
When did you get that?
It happened when the night of the, no. Nope, when was it? It happened when I decided to go with my second family.
Oh.
That night. I woke up the next day and I had a movie. Well, I had a dream first, and then there was the mark on my forehead.
What was the dream?
It was pretty spooky. It was on like this misty type of plane thing, and that's where I met Ela Stray, face to face, kind of, but in my mind, because it was a dream. And then she comforted me during this crazy time of uncertainty and loss, and she kissed me on the forehead, and then when I woke up, I had this mark.
Huh. Your hair, Arave's hair is white, right?
Yeah, I mean, also, I was pretty distraught when it happened, so I kind of, like, cut off all my hair.
Oh.
And then when it grew back, it was this color.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What color was it beforehand?
Like this, and she points to her eyebrows, which are dark.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's the first I've ever heard anyone say that makes sense to that story.
Eric is not particularly smart. Listen, over the past 18 days, we've experienced demons and books and more crazy things than I know what to deal with.
She's
So
better than Whisper.
19 days. And so I think I've found a new sort of flexibility when it comes to strange happenings.
I mean, yeah. You know what? Me too, oddly enough. And I feel like I was already kind of pretty open to things, maybe, just a bit. And I mean, I've really learned, at least over the past couple of months, that, yeah, life is this crazy river, and you just gotta, if you try to fight it, you might drown, so you try to go with the flow of it, and then you stand maybe a better chance of not dying.
Interesting.
I think my dad said something like that once.
Huh. Were you and him close?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, all my whole family.
Hmm.
Yeah. And now, because he mentioned her father, she's gonna look around for, like, who has her sword.
They're all carrying, like, packs with their own weapons. You can see, like some of them have some kind of meat or dismembered bodies in a few of them.
Okay.
Kind of hard to tell who has their weapons.
Okay. My dad made the sword.
Was he a smith?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was really good at it. He's very talented, and yeah, he was working with this dwarfish fellow.
Oh, that's
who was
right.
like 600 years old or something like that. Really old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Must have been a pretty knowledgeable guy. Was he grumpy?
He was a little grumpy. I don't remember his name offhand. I do have his written down somewhere. But yeah, he was pretty grumpy, but he was like, but he like softened over time, kind of. I don't know. My dad knew him for like 50 years or something like that.
Oh, wow.
A long time, yeah. Still apprenticing under him though. My dad is like in his 80s.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
So, I'm assuming we're on the move right now.
Yeah, you guys have
Okay.
been, like,
Yeah.
marching, and you notice, like, you're able to carry this conversation, and the two leaders don't like,
Cool.
interrupt you, or...
Good.
You can see, like, they're keeping a watchful eye on
Yeah.
Okay.
where you're going,
Yeah.
but, yeah, they're not...
They're,
They're, like, you know, they're listening to you, but they're
Yeah.
not really
it's a,
doing
like,
much.
tentative trust
Okay.
at this point.
So then Arabe's gonna look at Taric and she's gonna be like, so I've kind of noticed it seems like it's kind of you and Ace versus the world a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I owe Ace everything.
You owe him everything?
I do. I would have been lost on my own. I don't think I would have made it through Ravenhelm is where we're from.
Ravenhelm
Yeah.
is where you guys were.
I would have been lost to the scum of Ravenhelm. I would not have known what to do with myself if it weren't for Ace. Ace gave me true north in that city. And I owe him everything for it.
I heard it's really bad there.
It's...
Telling Aravae true north in a city means nothing.
But she understands what that means.
She understands the phrase.
No, she understands that on such a profound level.
Yeah.
Because she understands someone being their true north in the city.
Yeah.
That's what, that's the dream.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh, my Airic going everywhere. Oh my gosh, give me a second. Yeah, no, we've just been...
But you decided not to go back to your family.
I'll get back eventually. It's important. I decided that this journey with Ace is important. And that it's important for him. Yeah, it's important for him to figure this out. And
Journey as in the book thing?
well,
she kind of looks around. You mean the book thing?
Yeah, well, the book thing, and then also just coming to the capital and everything leading up to that was very important. Because I could have gone, after Ravenhelm, I could have gone back to my family.
Yeah.
I could have, I essentially took a time of leave, and I could have gone right back home, gotten a job right back with my old guard captain. I could have started my life, but I chose to take a walk with Ace and see what happens. And stuff has happened, and I am very
Just
excited.
a couple of things.
Just a couple.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
So, like, what was the deal between you and the princess? I read.
Nothing was the deal.
I mean, it seemed like a deal.
It wasn't a deal.
There was a little bit of a deal.
There was I might have a little crush on her, but like she's a princess, and I love the royals so much.
Oh my goodness. Like, do you collect memorabilia and stuff?
No,
like, what do you mean by?
I have a lot of respect for the way they run the
Specifically, like in
Elzerat, specifically, especially in comparison to Ravenhelm. In Brothos, they were always highly regarded. They always did well by the people there, or tried their best. But it's not until you see darkness that you understand how beautiful light is.
Ain't that the truth? But I do have to say, I need to like find something that'll give you dark vision one of these days. And then when you go into the darkness, like into one of those caves, and you can see all the phosphorescence, man, there's some beauty in the darkness too. She stares off into space.
She's way one of those people who gets way too into their own quotes. Just like, oh, I am deep.
I like that.
A little bit twisted there, but
A little bit.
Yeah.
So you guys keep walking for, again, what feels like quite a while. The mountains still don't seem any closer, but the foothills you're getting into are like getting bigger and like deeper and thicker. The cliffs are a little higher, like you'd probably estimate 30 to 50 feet in some places. And
are her hands tied behind her backs?
they actually have tied them in front of your head.
Oh, that's nice.
This time.
Okay,
Still
good.
tied.
Because Aravae is a big klutz, so I just thank you.
Yes. So, as you get to sort of one particular area in almost sort of like a canyon kind of section now, you can see like how it's built up is there's almost 3 or 4 different paths that you can see split into different areas, and you stop before picking a direction, and the 2 leaders kind of chatter with each other, and after about a minute or so they kind of look at the group, look at each other, and confidently point in a direction.
Awesome.
And continue on. And At this point, you can't really see the mountains anymore. The cliffs are fairly high now. So you get the general layout that you're still going towards them, but you just can't see what's on the other side of where you are right now. So you walk for a while, excuse me, and eventually get into more of the kind of deeper canyon areas until you eventually come to like a long, straighter section that you can see in the distance curves one way, and then you can't see where it goes from there. And it looks something like this.
Oh, I wonder what's about to happen.
Taric's over there and I'm over there.
Yeah.
We're not near each other right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you split into two groups for the time.
Okay. She's bored. Is there anyone she can talk to? It's like, is Rivero or Lucius? I guess Lucius would be in the other party, in the up ahead party.
Lucius is with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He's the other circle.
the darker circle.
Yeah.
Is that because he has the dark eyes?
Something like that.
I feel like that makes sense.
A little better view.
Made it make sense.
Yeah. It's hard to see his token, but he's holding a bow.
Yeah.
That guy's holding two knives, even though they're swords. But
Gotcha.
it's hard to find pre-made tokens of what you've written down.
Yep.
Are you trying to ask him something, or?
No, I was just wondering if there was someone who speaks common in her group, and she probably will, but I'm just waiting.
Okay. You guys start walking through this canyon, and all of a sudden, again, Rivero barks a command, and everybody stops and looks up.
She hits the guy in front of her.
Dunk.
Yeah.
Wait, there's the guy.
She gets really distracted, even if it's like her feet, and she's not really paying attention.
I'd say
There you
probably they do like this.
Bonk.
Dunk. And you see them
look
looking
up.
around and look up, and you don't immediately see anything. Listen for a moment. Lucius just issues another command and says, "We must move quickly.
Why? What's going on?
Something is here."
Something? What do you mean something?
They begin to move, and
Okay.
you don't really...
Yep.
Did she keep
I
up?
tracked their movement.
Like, who's the group you're with, or?
Yeah, yeah, I stick with the group I'm with.
Okay. So you guys begin moving, and unfortunately you don't get too far.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Before you hear stones start clattering down from the cliff walls on either side of you, and take a look into... What are you doing? Oh, you're saying hi to Cheerio. Get a good look as
Ooh.
an ambush appears in front of you and beside you, and I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, let's go.
Sorry, I had to get lead.
Get the lead.
Lead. Get the lead out.
Oh, come on.
Oh no, what did you get?
Big old 3. Oof.
Ooh.
A lot of...
Oh no! Oh dear. Like
What?
3 plus? What's your initiative?
3. No. My number is 2 plus
Oh,
a big
no!
old 1.
I thought you
Oof.
rolled a 3.
Nope, I only get a +1.
Okay. Well, I will guaranteed get at least 8,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
This is why Ace always gives me the blessing, because if I can go first, it's great.
Okay, I get.
That's true.
I've got 18.
18.
I mean, it's not going to do us any good right now, anyways, because we don't even have our weapon.
Yeah, it's true. I should have asked. I knew and I should have known. But
Known for what? Asking for weapons?
Yeah.
They wouldn't have given them to us. They would have been like.
At least I could have tried for a roll for
Like,
it.
oh yeah.
All right.
That looks like a cheat.
I keep expecting this to go into the Jurassic Park theme song.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
Oh man, it's time.
So Taric, you got 3.
3, yeah.
3, and Aravae, you got
18.
8.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. Lucius
Dang it, that was a good roll.
got 14. That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Delicious.
Oh, the baddies go first right now.
Oh gosh.
Rivero got a 7.
Could we move the turn order to like the other side?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll move that. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse.
You did it.
Mouse. 2
Mouse.
chain devils.
Oh no, not them
Yeah,
again.
you guys recognize Chain Devils from the previous fight.
Oh, could you just this teeny bit more, and then that way we have everybody. Just needs a teeny bit more. Down, down, down. Up, up, up. Left, right, left, right.
BA, BA.
Okay, Konami code.
There you go.
Okay, these guys got. Wait, what? Did I already put those in?
Group initiative or?
Yeah, those I'm not going to do individually because that's annoying.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, so I did that wrong. That one's got that. He's got a 10, which is.
Oh, I see. So essentially, it's 2 group baddies and 2 chain devil baddies.
Yeah.
So for a total of 4 group baddies.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, these initiatives are
Who is
all over the
that?
place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Those are some of our guys.
I see.
Well, our guys.
People who are not currently trying to.
Our guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to extend the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. Just getting it going for me too. No, that's everything. That is all of them.
Oh
So,
boy.
first up is actually Arave's group.
Woo!
So they see these guys kind of slide down the chasm wall and immediately kind of run in and start fighting. There's somebody to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll roll all the dice.
Yeah.
So you get 2 hits. The one dude on the far right and then the dude on the top are the only ones that make hits. So they do some damage. They don't get any kills.
Good.
I'm not gonna get my 3 attacks unless I attack this round.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's their turn. Aravae, your turn is up. Your hands are currently bound. You see several sharp weapons all over the place being held and brandished about. What do you do?
What's your charisma like?
My charisma is a +2.
It's not bad. That's better. You might want to just try to keep.
Yeah, well,
End your turn
100%.
trying to keep
She's
it.
gonna go to Rivero.
Rivero's the other one.
Oh,
Rivera.
Lucius.
Lucius.
Malfoy. I'm gonna go to him.
Okay.
And she's gonna be like, let us help. Please, I'd rather die knowing I've tried to defend myself and my friend than to die bound.
It gives you a quick look, seeing how many enemies have kind of jumped into the cavern, and quickly pulls a dagger from his cloak and
Stabs you in the chest.
Oh!
your hands are held forward.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, and he just very, very deftly single swipe and
Oh!
just cuts the bonds on
Wow,
your
I'm
hands.
as persuasive as Laz. That's what she thinks.
And then he begins drawing his bow and taking aim. But it is your turn.
I mean,
You
I
don't have a
don't.
weapon right now. But
Where's my weapon?
he quickly glances, and the guy actually closest to you,
Oh,
you can
nice.
see has got part of the hilt of your sword sticking out of his bag.
Okay, so I've moved to the right once.
Yeah. You still have 35 feet of movement
Oh my
because Gloomstalker turn 1.
I would like to go to the guy.
Okay.
Pull it out of his bag.
Yeah, that's a good idea, because he's preoccupied.
Yeah. I mean, this conversation was out loud, so...
Yeah, okay, good. I'm gonna reach in,
As you're, like, running there, you hear, again, a command.
in
You
support.
see the one guy sort of, like, turn towards you as you run towards him to try and grab your sword.
Well, can I reach and grab my sword?
Yeah, as you go to reach, he, like, kind of pushes his bag towards you.
Oh, good, good. Okay, so I'm imagining it in one fluid movement. She's going to reach in and just pull it out of the scabbard. So she just has the sword.
Yeah.
And she's going to go directly... Can I go to the... right there? I don't know how to... To the diagonal bottom left of the chain devil.
There.
Yes.
Yep, you can go there.
And I would get advantage.
Yes, he would.
Yeah, I'll give you flanking for that.
And I'm going to start
Oh my gosh, this is gonna
hacking.
this is gonna be a nuts
We'll
turn.
see, we'll see.
This
Can
is
I
gonna be
roll
nuts.
all three of my... Can I try to roll all three of my
Just
attacks?
swinging everything at him.
Yeah, and then I will roll my damage based on how many...
Yep.
I don't know if that would be better
You're
or
rolling
not.
with advantage, so roll 2 dice per attack.
Okay, so first one is a 19 or 3, so I'm gonna go with the 19.
Plus something, or is it 19
Oh,
total?
no, it's a 19.
19
Does
plus?
that
Yeah.
matter? Oh,
Well,
no.
just double checking. That'll hit, though. If it's a
Okay,
19
plus
plus
7.
it'll
It's
hit.
plus 7.
Yep.
And
So that's one attack that'll hit.
I better do it first because I have an extra d8 to add in this. So, yeah, this one. So it's a 7 plus 7
my
is
gosh.
14 plus 3.
Plus how much ever damage?
So 14 plus 3,
17.
17 plus 6.
23.
23 for the first bit.
Dread Ambusher.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead for the second, so 1 and 2. So the first one was a 9 plus 7 is 18, I think.
9 plus 7 is 16.
6, what?
9
You're
plus 7 is
right.
16.
That's annoying. Wait, 16?
16, as you go for a second swipe, he like swirls a chain and bashes your sword away.
Okay,
It was
and
close though.
she's going to recover from that pretty quickly and she's gonna try again. So that or nat frickin' 20.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
Okay, well that'll hit definitely.
So I am also gonna cast
Hunter's Mark or
thank
Favorite
you,
Friend?
Hunter's Mark. My brain hurt really bad.
Were you wanting to do that before the first attack?
Yeah, yeah. So
Probably
I'll
best
just
to generally,
so I'll just roll that really quick for the last one, the d6.
Is it a D6
So
or a D?
it's a
Still a
d6.
D6.
It's a 5 to add on to the last one. So another -5.
You're
Okay.
gonna kill this
So
kingdom in
now
one round.
now I've got my okay, so now I have to roll 2d8 and 2d6.
No, you get max dice plus your normal roll. So 1d8,
Oh yes,
1d6.
brutal
So
critical.
14 plus your normal roll.
Never mind.
Yes.
It's even
brutal-
better.
Brutal
Yes.
critical.
Okay.
Because brutal crits are way more fun.
Yep.
Epic criticals.
2
what I call them.
plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14.
Yeah.
14 plus another 6
20
is 20. And that's
plus your
20 plus
6.
another
So
6.
26.
26.
Jeez.
I don't think he's down.
It's a good
If
first
I had
turn.
gotten the third hit though, maybe.
Goodness.
Did do a lot of damage, and you can tell he clearly sees you as a threat now.
Oh.
And
that's-
that is, she feels strong. That was a good sleep.
that was yeah.
And she's like, it's been a while since she's felt the like she gets to basically use all the adrenaline of the past day and with these people, and she doesn't know where her friends are, and so she's definitely taking it all out on this guy.
Mm.
That's my turn.
I have to wait so long.
Yeah, you're gonna wait a little bit here. Okay, so he immediately retaliates
Okay, well, that's...
against you. So he is he like gets this assault from Aravae and quickly like swings some chains around and goes to hit you back for a 17 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Okay. So Aravae, you take 11 slashing damage from the chains, and you are
What?
grappled.
Really?
Yeah.
Lame! Okay, that's fine.
So you took 11, right? Is what it's like.
Yes. So I'm down to 35.
Yeah. You are currently grappled,
Mm-hmm.
and it turns its attention to another one of the tieflings and swings another chain towards the one closest to it. That's definitely going to hit, but it's not a crit. He takes 14 slashing damage from that, and he's also grappled.
Okay.
So he's currently like holding two chains tightly, and you guys are both like grappled. But that's where he ends his turn. Lucius is going to go. He sees this and like takes a few steps back to train his bow. Seeing what's going on there, he's going to take a couple shots at that chain devil as well. He's really quickly going to fire 2 arrows. One of them's going to hit for sure, but definitely not the other one. And respectable 10 damage from that shot. He's not a dread ambusher.
Good. I mean, not good. I mean, kind of. I don't know. I'm indifferent. He's not a good. He's not a baddie.
Yeah. So, finishing his go, these guys up here kind of converge. They see the one like chained up and just sort of move into position. The top one's going to make an attack on him. He is restrained. Rolls really badly and misses. And the bottom one's going to attack the one below him. Okay, so those two are actually going to hit. So the one closest to you on the bottom and the one on the top right take some damage, not too much. You take
The one who is chained?
No, the chained one, despite the fact the guy had advantage, he still missed.
Which, oh!
So, the one on the top right and the one on the bottom left both
Top
get hit.
right. Can you just ping it? Because I
This
can't.
one
Yeah.
and this one.
Okay.
Isn't that the one who got chained?
No.
Who
this-
got chained then?
That's the one who got chained.
Oh!
vertically flanked.
I gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. We're good.
But that does end their turn. Rivero's up quickly, so he jumps in just straight into the fray and
Oh, there he goes.
goes for an attack on this guy.
I don't know whether to be impressed or...
That will hit, which means he deals pretty reasonable damage. So he deals 18 damage with that hit. And then, seeing that he's kind of jumped in ahead of the group, sort of backs out and swiftly, like, evades any attempts at attacking.
Do we have a rogue?
Baby.
Looks kind of like what
What, Airic?
what Airic does.
Interesting.
So other chain devil steps forward just a little bit and swings a chain at the guy closest to him. That's a 3. Swings a second chain at him, and that's a 2. So that's literally its turn. It doesn't move anywhere, which means Taric, you're up.
Oh my goodness.
Your hands are still down too.
Yeah, I
but
know.
hearing like what Aravae was saying to Lucius, as Rivero comes kind of over to you, he's looking at you like,
I
ready to fight.
Always.
Grabs and like slices your bonds, and like he actually has your sword on him and your shield, so he
Sword and shield.
quickly like tosses them to you.
Grab them and just, I think, straight into the fray, straight at
Oh
the
my
chain
goodness.
devil.
Oh man.
Like just run straight at like it's time.
Do you want to be down one more, maybe?
Yeah. Honestly, like,
Or what would
Up to you.
Taric do
Where
rather?
do you want to go?
no, I think I want to be right here.
Okay.
I think I want my sentinel feet.
It's true.
Oh,
Sentinel's pretty good.
yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, I want to hold them right where they are.
First combat with 2 attacks, Taric.
Hey, baby! 2 swings at the chain devil.
Okay.
So that's gonna be. That's like 18?
18 total.
18 total.
18 hits.
Okay.
I'll do damage first and then, yeah. 1d8 plus my strength. Cool! Big ol' 4 damage.
Little rolls.
Minimum rolls.
Oops, sorry.
Thankfully, I have another attack that's
You do.
massively cocked.
Oh.
Okay. Like 20 something.
20 something hits.
Ooh.
You failed me. You
Yeah,
go to
roll some
dice
damage.
jail.
Yeah, right.
Dice jail for you. There you go. Okay, 8 damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alright, you're staying there?
Yep.
Okay. The other group of them kind of moves into position. Ugh, it's very laggy with this many guys on screen.
Yeah.
This is going faster than I thought, though.
I'm trying to be expedient here.
This is good. You're doing good.
That's as far as they can get, so 2 of them will attack the Chain Devil. 1 again will hit. It's like almost a max damage roll. It's not a great max damage roll, but
But it is.
it's something. And then the one above you takes a swing at the guy closest to him. That is an 8 plus... Yeah, no, that's a miss. Okay, so that's their turn. Guys that just got attacked move into sort of a diagonal position and take some swings. We're just going to go like
Yep.
top down, so the guy on the top attacks. That's going to hit. The guy in the middle attacks.
These guys are
That's
like
going to hit.
effectively imps without wings, yeah?
Yeah, like the Chain Devils you recognize. These guys are like little sort of, yeah, they're probably like goblin sized, but
Okay.
like red burnt skin.
Oh,
no
they look
wings.
fuzzy though.
That's because that was the first mini I could find
It
that kind
looks
of worked.
cute. It's fine.
They're not cute.
The one closest to
Apparently.
you attacks you, Taric,
Do it.
on the bottom there, and that is a 16, which is not enough to hit you.
No, it is
'cause
not.
You've got your shield.
Got my shield back. It would have been, but now it's not.
Yeah, but I believe the other 2 did hit. And the first one did. Roll the first one. It's okay damage. I'm pretty sure the second one hit. That's the same damage. Okay. That is the round. So top of the round, the group with Aravae is going to go again. They're all kind of flanking in interesting positions.
Don't
So
you
Yeah.
dare take my kill.
top 2 guys, respectively, left to right, are just going to attack the ones they're next to. That's a pair of misses. Guy in the middle swings at the guy closest to him. That's a natural 20, and it's an unfortunate one because that's like the worst guy to crit.
I'm here for it though.
Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty good damage. That one in the middle looks bloodied from that attack.
I bet. How does my chain devil look?
None of them attack the Chain Devil.
No, how does he look?
He's I mean,
He doesn't
you
like
roughed
me.
him up. He
Good,
still
okay.
looks like he's ready to fight.
Alright.
Bottom right guy will take a swing at the guy that just got... Wow! The guy that
Another.
just got crit, and he also crits.
Oh!
And that's That's max damage.
So
Oh my-
That is enough to absolutely friggin' crush that one guy.
Yeah.
So, turning his attention, he'll attack the chain devil, the guy closest to you.
Okay.
It's not a crit. And that is not a hit either.
Oh, that's okay. I might not actually hit him.
Yeah, so you are up. You are currently being held by the chains.
Yes.
Aravae.
Aravae is going to.
At the start of your
Hold on.
turn, you take damage.
Oh, I
from-
do?
Yeah.
Fine.
Wow, it's a pair of ones, so you take 2 piercing damage.
Wow!
Right.
Wow, that was really lucky.
You are restrained by the chains.
That's fine. She's
Oh.
gonna be like, ugh, and like she's struggling a little bit, but it's a little bit more dramatic, and then she's just gonna stop dead cold and look at the chain devil in the eye, and she's gonna say, Misty Step. And she's gonna pop right there, 2 up from where she is.
2 up.
2 up,
You're just gonna go there.
and she's flanking,
Clever.
and she's going to stab.
Good idea.
Misty Step is a bonus action, or?
It is a bonus action.
Misty Step.
And I got to use it for free.
Yeah, she gets
Oh
one
my-
free.
Once per long rest.
What?
Yeah.
What is Gloomstalker, dude?
Well, that was Fey Touch.
Fey
that was
Touch,
the.
yeah.
That
sort
was
of-
the Misty Step is the Fey Touch, and it was so worth it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still super good.
Okay, I hate myself for
You're
rolling
flanking.
that.
You roll with advantage.
Oh yay! I rolled a nat
Welcome.
1, but I got advantage.
Oh,
Okay, it was way better.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Modified 20.
Modified 20 hits.
I'm so grateful.
That's
Gosh, I could have been
You
so
have
bad.
Hunter's Mark on him, so you
Yes,
have
I
your
do.
2/6.
So it's a 1d8. 3 plus 2 is 5. Plus 6 is 11.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Attack again.
hack at him again. Ooh.
It's so.
Okay, I rolled 19 and then a 1, but I get this
You have
one.
advantage, so you
19
get
plus 7.
the- That'll hit it.
And then it's a 4. Plus 5 is a 9. Plus 6 is 15.
Nice. Okay.
Nice. How's he looking?
He's looking beat up,
Think
but
I'm-
still fighting.
Okay.
What's the little black mark on him?
That's the Hunter's.
Hunter's mark.
Yeah.
Right.
And I used my bonus action and yeah, no, she feels real good about it. That's it.
Okay. Right. Again, he retaliates immediately with
Yeah, it checks out.
a chain. And knocked over my dice tower.
nice.
16.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Not a crit though.
Okay.
I'm rolling well again. You take 13 slashing damage from that. Gets
Okay.
you down to 20.
20.
Oh,
And you
Yeah.
are grappled by the chains again.
not good.
And
Okay.
he turns around this time and like yanks the chains and whips you at the guy opposite
Oh,
that was
no.
flanking with
Oh, that's
you.
hilarious. Oh no.
Which is, yeah, definitely gonna impact. So you guys both take 8 bludgeoning damage. And-
Oh, 8?
Yep.
Down to 12.
Yeah.
And you both are knocked prone.
Oh,
From
but
that.
am I not? Then am I no longer grappled?
You were still grappled by the
Yeah.
chains. Like
Yeah.
you like hit and they like
Do not.
they just sort
Oh.
of grip around you as
Yeah.
you land.
Okay, I forget. When can I? Obviously, it's too late now. But when can I cast Silvery Barbs?
It's as a
Distract.
reaction.
It is a reaction.
So yeah, it's too late now, but
Okay.
you can use it as a reaction on anybody really.
Yes, I know that. Okay, continue.
Okay, so
I wouldn't have seen him that coming. That he was going to try to fling me at someone else. I'm going to go with that.
no. But that is his turn. So Lucius sees that he's now like knocked you down, and he's definitely gonna knock another couple arrows and fire at him.
Oh, that's nice.
Try and see him free you. It's a 4 for his first attack and a 1 for his second.
Oh,
No.
you're doing it wrong.
But he rolled badly to hit one of his friends, so he missed.
Good.
That's
Good.
for reference. I don't know if we've been over this, but if you roll a nat 1 and you could hit one of your friends, you roll an attack against them.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because I don't like just auto
Yep.
hitting them.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
No, that's a good.
So
that's
thankfully
good.
the arrow just like he just quickly shoots and clanger off the wall. So and he doesn't move. He just stays there. The guys on the top, they get to go. So they're just going to attack left or right. Those are the exact same dice, and they're both hits. And those are 5 and 6, so that's 3 damage. So the guy there gets knocked down.
Oh, like
and
dead?
Doesn't kill him, but he's like on the ground.
He's
like down.
He goes down. Oh shoot. Okay.
Other guy takes a heavy hit, but he's still fighting.
Okay.
There's only 2 of them, so that's their turn. I keep forgetting his name.
Rivero.
I was about to say Maverick. Like, no, that's not right.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call him
There's really
Ramon.
no way to get where he needs to go to fight the other guy, so he starts kind of making his way around there. And he's just going to take a stab at... Well, he's smart. He would flank.
Yeah.
So he goes and zips by and takes a stab, and it's a good thing he had advantage, because that would have been a miss otherwise. But it is a hit. So
Sneak attack? Oh, that's a sneak attack.
yeah, he gets a sneak attack dice.
I can hear the sneak attack in here.
Yeah, that's enough to kill that thing.
Nice.
Moves down, he can get to about there, and he makes a second attack with the other sword in his hand.
Nice.
It's another same roll as before. No sneak attack, obviously.
Yeah.
Only do it once. So, does a little bit of damage. Not a lot, but a little.
Chain Devil.
That's his turn. Chain Devil is got a Taric in his face.
Let's go.
Just quickly, like, swings chains, whips one at you. For a modified 20 to hit, so
Cool.
that will hit. That's not very good rolls, though. Taric, you take 8 piercing damage from that.
Okay.
I think that was the first damage you took.
Yep.
But he does take a second chain swing at you.
Okay.
For a 19 to hit,
Okay.
and your AC is 18.
Yep.
Okay. Not wearing plate yet.
Nope. Not yet.
You take another 10 damage from that.
So that's total.
And like Aravae, you are restrained
Oh,
by the
gosh.
chains.
Yeah, it
But-
sucks.
That is his turn. It is your turn.
1 minus, and you said another 10 damage off of that?
I roll the damage. So you take, at the start of your turn,
Oh shoot.
you take 8
Oh no.
from that, from the
gosh.
chains.
This chains do not mess around,
So
man.
you are restrained.
Yep.
So you can't move. You can
Attacks.
attack, but
Alright.
you are at advantage.
I-
However, you spot the Chain Devil did this and kind of left himself open in doing so.
Okay.
He attacked recklessly. So
Oh!
it would cancel out.
Okay.
So if you do attack
Yeah.
the Chain Devil, you attack flat.
Attack flat. I think I'm gonna attack that. Okay, that's gonna be 22.
That hits.
6 damage.
6 total. Okay.
Yep, 6 total. Now seems like a good time to use lucky on that nat 1.
Oh yes.
Was it a 1?
Yeah,
Nat one,
nat
yeah.
Oh, I hate
yeah,
those.
Yeah. You go to base jail.
Yeah.
What's the likelihood of rolling a second one in a row, though?
Not 18
That's
Total?
better.
total. Yeah.
That hits.
Yes. That's a 1. Oh, 4 damage.
Oh man.
Oh, my dice luck is
Not the best dice luck
Wearing
tonight.
it down. Wearing it down.
bringing it down. Not if they wear us down first.
Yeah. Okay, so that's your turn. You can't move right
I
now.
can't move, but I can bonus action second wind.
You can, yes.
Yeah.
What does that do?
It's
Heal
like
himself. 1d10 plus fighter level.
1d10 plus fighter.
I know,
Oh,
because I played a
nice.
fighter for a while.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
Yep. Okay,
What's the
1d10.
max damage those chains at the beginning of the
heal.
turn can deal?
An amount.
Dang it.
Heal.
So long as it's not.
1d10 plus fighter level.
Yeah.
So.
Total of 8.
Man, you're not having good dice.
No, no
But
way.
still, 8's
8 is
healing.
It is good.
8 negates the damage of the chain.
Yeah. Alright. Your group gets to go, so they're going to shuffle around a bit. Yep. that. Top two guys are gonna try and finish off that dude. That is definitely gonna hit. That's definitely gonna miss. Okay. That is some damage, not great. Guy right above you is gonna attack the one next to him. That's a 16 plus, that will definitely hit. Decent damage roll. And then the two guys below you are both going to try and smack the chain devil. Actually, the one on your bottom right will attack chain devil and add advantage because he went reckless. Still going to miss. The other one is going to try and hack the chains off of you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice.
That's going to hit.
Nice.
Chains.
That's a pretty good damage roll. So that is enough that he like smashes the chains and they kind of like
Nice.
splinter long enough to get you out of it.
Yeah.
That's their turn.
Yep.
So, other guys are gonna go, kind of surrounded right now. Guy on the top's gonna attack the guy top left of him. That will hit.
Man, the initiative rolls were really convenient.
Yeah.
Because
So
it goes
good.
this side,
Yeah,
the
it
next
worked.
side.
It worked out pretty well, actually. It's like two groups just doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit of damage. One on the right there is going to swing back. That's a miss. That's their turn. Okay, top of the round. This group. Let's see, that could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can kind of occupy that space. He's going to go for an attack. That's going to miss. Next guy's going to go for an attack. That's going to miss. And that guy moves here. Actually, he can make it to here, so you'd say that would be flanking. Still going to miss. So that was the first one's advantage dice. So the second guy attacks with advantage. That will hit. Trying to move these turns quickly because
It's great.
I have more turns than you guys right now.
I'm
no,
also
that's
just
all
trying
good.
to. I'm next, so I'm trying to think.
Yeah. Guy next to you, Aravae. Oh right,
He was
he's
prone,
chained.
and he's prone.
Yeah, so he takes 5 damage. And you see him like trying to get up, and the chains like squeeze
No.
and like kind of can't. He doesn't get up, and he sort of starts not moving.
No!
You can see like he's breathing,
Oh shoot!
but he's still restrained by the chains. But he is out.
Oh no, that's not good.
No!
But it is your turn, Aravae.
You're still restrained.
And I'm prone.
You are still restrained. You're prone, so you take 4
Oh
piercing
good.
damage.
Thank God.
You are at 8.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So I know to down a potion.
To drink a potion for yourself is a bonus action. To administer a potion is an action.
To administer a potion to
someone
myself.
else. To someone else.
Could it be an action?
Why would you want to do that?
Because I would like to Misty Step again.
Do you have second level spell slots?
I sure do now.
Okay. No. That's how the rule is if you administer a potion to yourself, it is a
Can I
bonus
still hit him if I'm chained?
action. I'd be at disadvantage because you were chained. But if you want to hit him and then Misty Step with your bonus action.
No, I
wait,
Misty Step first, and then try and hit him.
But if you, yeah,
This is the dilemma. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I guess we'll use half my.
Yeah, Misty
do
Step
I have
is like
to?
one of the few spells that
I
can
have
do
to
that.
stand up to Misty Step, right?
we're restrained.
What is the components for Misty Step?
Yeah.
Verbal.
It's just verbal, then you
Verbal?
could do it laying on the ground.
Nice.
Because you don't have to move your hands or anything.
Okay, she's going to recognize the situation, and she's in danger. and she knows she doesn't have her companions like she normally does. So she's going to Misty Step, and she's gonna go back or down. I would like to go as far down as the level of Lucius.
Okay.
And she's going to... Oh, wait, never mind. Can I retcon that? I thought I had my bow. I don't have my bow.
No, you only have your sword right now.
You
are at 8 HP.
I know I'm at 80.
Just so you know.
I'm well aware. Okay. Yeah, this sucks. I don't want to not go around and not hit. How does he look?
Better than you, but definitely beat up.
Not bloodied.
Not bloodied.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right? Okay,
It depends on, like, there isn't an actual amount that's bloody.
The problem is if
like, you've done a good amount of damage to him.
Yeah.
He's not, like, on the edge.
Okay, this is my problem.
Goes next.
Because I need to get out of here, because I'm in his clutches. He's going to deal damage to me no matter what.
Yeah.
If I bonus action Misty Step away...
Like, if you want to deal damage to him, you can get up, attack, and Misty Step.
That's true. But I'm attacking it, it doesn't matter if it's a disadvantage, it'll just be what it is.
Yeah.
So, but if I Misty Step away, I guess I think that might be the best course of action, because I can't Misty Step and take a potion, and I can't Misty Step and do cast Cure Wounds on myself, because I've already used a spell.
Yeah.
So my hands are a little tied. So I will get up, and I will try to attack him while grappled.
Okay, so you use half your movement to get up.
Mm-hmm.
So you attack at disadvantage.
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay, there's no one near you to hit, so you don't have to roll an attack. So you just, as you get up and try to swing, you just miss pretty wide, but you can still make your
There's
second
no
attack.
other terrible thing?
No,
You're
thankfully.
so nice. Thank you. Okay. And that's not going to hit, because it's a 5 versus, oh great, a 2. So I definitely don't hit again. She's frustrated, and she's going to cast Misty Step, and she's actually going to go 30, well, no. Yeah, 30, because it's Misty
30
Step.
feet.
30 to the right.
Just right there?
And you still have a little bit of movement left.
Yeah, right
you have
there.
half your movement.
And she's going to...
Oh, nothing.
Because what is my normal speed?
Normal speed, I think, is 30.
Yeah,
Usually.
you have 15 feet right now.
Yeah, so you have 3 more blocks of movement. Right?
So normally I have 30, right?
Yes, you have 15 total because you used 15 to get up.
For some reason I don't have my oh wait,
30
30 plus
normal
10, yeah,
movement
okay, I found it. Yeah, I'm going to move up. I'm going to move up 1.
Okay.
And that's all she can do right now.
Okay.
Just catch her breath a second.
Okay.
Barely getting out of there, kind of a thing.
Yeah. Okay. Chain Devil's turn. The one closest to it is within its chain reach.
Oh, this sucks. My poor guys.
He's
That is gonna hit.
Oh.
My dudes.
Okay, he's gonna take 10,
Knocks him out, yeah.
which does actually knock him out.
They're so squishy!
He gets whipped by the chains and just like collapses.
I think Lucius missing his 2 shots was probably super bad.
Wise.
Chain Devil looks around and sees Aravae where she teleported and makes an advance.
Oh yeah, my
for
guy,
you.
see, that's why I went there, because my guy was dead, like, up. And I thought, oh, if he goes this way, he's gonna have to take an attack of opportunity, and no.
Doesn't, because that guy's down.
Oh,
He whips the other chain at you. That's a 5 plus, not enough to hit you.
Yes!
Oh, God.
You manage to just dodge around the chain. Which means Lucius is now up, and he's like, okay, gotta make this shot. Gotta make this shot. That's definitely gonna hit.
Thank goodness.
I'll take the second shot right now too. That's a 2.
Okay. One shot is nice. Just get him.
One shot's nice. That's reasonable damage. 9 more damage.
Oh,
This
good.
thing's looking pretty rough at this point. That is Lucius's. This is his turn.
Oh.
2 imps remaining are gonna attack. 1 and 2. It's a pair of misses.
Oh, good.
Real easy turn
Good.
there.
My poor guys.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Rivero sees the other chain devil still doing pretty well, so he's gonna move down there. He's actually gonna take an attack of opportunity from the one
Sounded.
imp thing there. That's an actual 20.
Oh.
Luckily, it's one from one of the weak enemies, so it's not a lot of damage. It is 9 damage, so
Whoa.
not bad. He does take a hit though, but he gets himself in position of flanking.
Come on, Rivera.
Goes.
Nat 20.
That's a pair of 1s.
Oh, I feel like
Oh.
that should be extra bad. But
Actually-
no, he's our friend.
No,
I
hang
feel
on.
like that should be fine.
1's cocked.
Oh, good.
Barely.
Roll it.
Goodness.
It's still gonna miss,
Yeah.
Okay.
but
but-
it's not a pair of 1s.
Thank goodness.
So he goes for a first swing, misses. Backswing with his other
Arm
dagger.
hand thing.
and hits for 17. Just hits.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. And he does get sneak attack. Which makes up for that first whiff. So 19. He hits for 23. Pretty good damage. About that. And that's his turn. Chain Devil sees Taric get broken out of his chains. And sees he's surrounded.
I am at 30.
No, you're 41.
You're at 31.
I'm at 31.
Oh, 31.
31.
Swings chains back at you. Recklessly again, I might add.
Okay.
That's a modified 20.
That's a modified 20. Okay, then
Oh.
hold on to those, and I'm going to use the lucky feat.
Oh, wait.
Taric is next in initiative order, so he has the first
Ooh.
reaction.
Okay.
Is lucky a reaction as well?
I'm assuming you're making him re-roll.
Yeah, that's
I
the
was
plan.
gonna do silvery barbs. So,
Yeah.
up to you if you think that's because you,
Yeah.
Taric. No. This is
Yeah.
you, Steffen, are making this decision
Yeah.
to burn that.
Yeah.
If you would like, I am.
If you're going to silvery bars,
I am
then
gonna
I'll hold on
would like
my
to.
lucky.
I just rolled a freaking nat 20 annoyingly, anyways. Anywho, everybody's gonna like kind of hear things going on behind her, and she's gonna glance and she's gonna see this happening, and she's going to cast silvery barbs, and again she's gonna reach out behind her towards the chain devil, and basically it's like this puff of mist and silvery moths start fluttering in his face.
Okay, so he has to re-roll.
Yeah.
That's a low enough roll.
Okay.
Thank you. I
Okay.
get it.
Okay, so first attack ends up missing, and who gets the advantage?
I'm giving the advantage to Taric.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a purple circle
Nice.
for your advantage.
Yes,
Yeah, he
no.
gets kind of confused by this and whips another chain over his head and whips
Yeah.
it towards Taric again.
Oh, that's annoying.
That's fine.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Okay.
Oh!
Now we lucky. Yeah, now we lucky.
So you make him re-roll,
Yes.
and then he chooses the lowest, or you choose?
I
or-
choose the.
Well, I mean, he's
think-
gonna choose the
yeah.
lowest, I think.
Yeah, I choose the lowest.
2 out of 3 would have hit.
Yeah.
Third one wouldn't.
Oh
So
my gosh.
You get very lucky.
Oh!
And he's surrounded, he can't move. So
Okay.
it is your turn. You have advantage on your next thing you do,
Yep.
which I'm sure is going to be attack.
Yes, yes it is.
Yeah, you're not
my
actually
goodness.
flanking.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate. That's. Okay. Net dirty 20.
Yes!
Yeah, alright. Okay. D8. Okay, 7 damage.
Okay.
Then another dirty 20.
Okay. Getting some hits in.
It's a hit.
Consistency.
You.
Oh no, what is it?
So total of 4 damage.
It's still damage.
Is that
Damage is damage.
Here's a different dice if you would like at some point to use it.
Yep, I will. Thank
Okay,
you.
Okay.
no guarantees, but there it is.
Airic, your group is gonna go. Guy on top is flanking. It's good thing he has advantage because one of those is 1. Unfortunately, the other one's too low, so no hit. Guy next to him, that's a 1 again, so he has to roll to see if he gets one of his friends.
Whatever.
Slew of bad rolls, so he misses.
Oh, good.
Guy right above you is flanking with Rivero, so he will go for that every day of the week. That's definitely gonna hit. Not a lot of damage, but it's a hit. And then you're not chained up because you got released.
Sure.
So, guy right below you has advantage. He's actually gonna hit.
Nice.
For 2.
Dude.
No, it's something.
It's something. And then guy to your bottom right goes for an attack. That's another nat 1. So he has to do the same thing. But he also misses. So many bad dice. Okay, that's their turn. No one's gonna move. Imp guys go. Guy's gonna attack the guy that was over top of him. Would you believe that's another nat 1? I'm
No
rolling so
way.
badly right now.
Wow.
So does he hit his friend? No, that's a 2. Other guy goes. Just whiffs across the board.
Oof.
Okay, top of the round. Guys on the left are gonna go. That's definitely gonna hit. That's gonna miss. That's max damage.
Woohoo!
Is that enough? No, that guy hasn't been hit yet. Okay, so guy on the left got hit, but
Yay.
doesn't get killed. Aravae, you're up. You were not chained.
Bonus action, take the potion.
Chug, chug, chug.
Yeah,
Okay,
2d4
plus 2.
This is not gonna be. Okay, 2 plus 3.
5, so 7. That's 2,
7.
15.
That's better.
It's better.
It's not, I'm gonna go down. 5. This is okay. Because I don't have a bow! Okay, she's going to. What do I have? Okay. Well, the nice thing is, I've already. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm going to. She's giving herself a little bit of a pep talk in her head. She's gonna charge.
Okay, at the chain devil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
there's no point in running because it has
It hates
long
me.
chains.
I don't blame it. It
We're
hates
still
me.
in its range for attack of opportunity.
Okay, 11 plus 7 is 18.
18 hits.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll right now.
Yeah. You are still Hunter's Marked. I've
Yes.
totally forgot to get you to roll
Oh.
concentration checks.
I will do that now if you want.
Yeah, roll. You took the damage from the chains, so let's just set roll 1. I gotta be better at remembering those.
Roll.
So roll a concentration check.
Oh, thank God, it's a 19.
Okay, so you're good.
Okay, so. Okay, 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 6 is 16.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Okay. He's looking bloodied.
This is so nerve-wracking. 9 plus 7, it's not gonna be enough.
16
Yeah.
just misses.
16. And she's already used her bonus action. So she's just praying to her goddess that she gets through this. She's gonna fight hard for her life and for everyone else, and that's the return.
You have your reaction back. Do you have any second level spell
I
slots?
do.
Oh gosh.
I do. Oh, I've used one of them.
You've used one of them, I know.
So I got one more second level, and silvery barbs I think is it's a first level
Yeah,
spell.
Silver Barbs is first level.
So I
which
can
is
use it
insane.
again.
Which is nuts!
Yeah, it's like they play tested it. They were like, yeah, this is on par with other first
Okay.
levels. But it's like a third level spell.
Easily.
It's crazy.
Well, it's this baddie's turn.
Yeah, okay. He is going to attempt to whip you with a chain,
That's fine.
leaving himself a bit open in doing so.
Oh, that's reckless.
That is 20 to hit.
She's going to cast-
Not natural.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Add him to make him re-roll. She's desperate.
That turns it into 15 to hit.
Ah, yes!
Nice.
16 AC.
Oh.
Who gets the advantage?
Sorry?
Who gets the advantage?
I am going to
Delicious.
give yeah, it's a good idea. I'm going to give Lucius.
Lucius?
Yeah.
Alright. He sort of like, he sees the silvery like
She's going to do
moth
that,
effect and,
and
they,
then
like,
she's
fly
going
towards
to
him.
she's going to turn her other hand towards him,
Yeah.
and if he feels anything, it'll just be like a surge of
Yeah.
confidence almost.
Yeah, you see like for a brief moment he like almost takes a step back from the magic you send towards him because he still doesn't really trust
Totally.
you. But then like he feels the power of it and you can see his eyes sort of widen a little bit like, okay, I get you. Chain Devil does make a second attack towards you though. That is a modified 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me. I can't use my reaction
No.
twice, so
No, you can't.
You're not a monk.
Luckily for you, it wasn't a very good roll. You
Oh.
take 8 damage.
Okay. Still
Crap.
up.
holy crap!
It doesn't have the ability to throw you because it used one of its
Oh.
attacks.
Oh, thank goodness.
So Lucius is up. And
Yes, he has
He has
advantage.
advantage. So he like feels this surge from Arave's magic.
Come on.
Goes for the shot. It's not a great roll, but it is enough.
It is enough.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a 5 and a 12. And
He hits it. That's
12
all.
is
I'm
enough with his
very
bonus to
happy
hit
with
it.
that.
It's not very good.
Oh, come on.
Does he get another attack?
He does take a second shot.
Okay, good.
This thing's looking very beat up right
Come
now.
on. One shot, you know, Mr. Chance to blow. It was reckless, though, wasn't it? Right?
Not the.
It was reckless, so he
Yeah.
gets advantage on the second attack.
Yeah.
Both would have hit.
Yeah.
It's still not great damage.
But it does damage. It's damage.
It does damage. This thing is like
Death Storm.
on the edge.
I mean, so am I. But that's okay.
Yeah, you two are both like on the edge right now.
Ugh. Battle of wills.
Battle of Wills. Okay, guys on the left
He
attack.
just needs to deal
That's
like
gonna hit.
less than 7
That's gonna
damage.
hit. That's 2 hits.
6 or under, and I can maybe finish him off. That's what I need. I need that. Bring me down to 1 HP and be a hero.
I need a hero!
7.
Both guys up top get hit, but they're pretty weak rolls. So they are still fighting.
Good.
Are the guys on the ground rolling death saves?
No, they just like got knocked out.
Okay,
basically.
good. Because I'm gonna use my healer's kits on them.
Yeah.
Probably at least.
Rivero is up, and he still has advantage from flanking.
Yes.
He's gonna miss with his first attack.
Oh.
Bad rolls. Second attack though, literally the same.
No way.
This is crazy.
That's a pair of bad rolls.
Oh.
Chain Devil's up.
He does not have any chains on me at this point.
No, you're not chained currently. Still surrounded, so it knows it's just gonna go for it basically. It actually goes for the first attack on Rivero,
Oh.
which is definitely gonna hit.
Oh, wait, quick! I'm sorry. I should roll right? Concentration, because I got hit.
You did get hit, yeah. So
So,
make me a
yeah.
concentration check.
Before we forget, I'm gonna do it right
Yeah.
now.
Good catch. Yeah.
Because I
I'm
might.
better at remembering those when I'm playing a character and not when
Shoot.
I'm DMing.
Okay, I rolled a 2.
Yeah, so you do
Hunter's
lose your
mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Thank you for being honest.
Yeah.
Okay, Rivero gets hit by the first attack. Ooh, that is a big roll.
Oof.
So he takes 15 piercing damage and is grappled. And Chain Devil does a familiar thing, and he like whips the chains and whips them straight towards Taric.
What? How does he get him through there?
He just drags him and like.
Okay, sure.
Oh,
Sure.
ew, gross.
That is gonna hit you.
Oh, cool.
So you guys both take 12 bludgeoning damage
Oh,
from that.
excuse
Who is the one that hit him?
Rivera.
Oh, Rivero.
Yeah, he throws Rivero at Taric. Basically.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
And
He is chained.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah, so
Oh,
you are
he's-
knocked prone, but
I'm
you're not
not.
chained. He's
That's
knocked
good.
prone, and he is chained.
not. Okay.
Frick.
That is his turn. So
Okay.
Taric, you're up, and he was reckless again.
He was reckless
Oh.
again?
Yeah.
Okay, then
Because he's surrounded, he's
Yeah.
just got to go for it, basically.
Hey.
Alright, I gotta swing.
So you get up.
So I'm gonna make both attacks at advantage.
Yep.
I'm gonna make one attack. Advantage. Oh, it's so close!
Yeah, where's the 19?
Where's the 19s, man? Oh, okay.
But I'm assuming that so close was an 18.
18, yeah.
So that's definitely going to hit.
Yeah, so that's for 7 damage.
Sure. Respectable.
Yeah. And then I use the second part of my. Can I use my second attack to attack the chains?
Yep, you can try and attack
Cool.
chains.
I assume that wouldn't be reckless.
No, the chains aren't reckless.
Yeah, sorry.
You're not
Advantage.
flanking them or anything.
I'm not
so
flanking the
You
chains.
just attack them.
Yeah, 10 plus.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
you managed to hit the chains,
Yeah.
so just roll me some damage.
Max damage.
Yeah.
11 damage.
Yes.
You managed to break the chains,
Nice.
so Rivero is no longer restrained by them.
Oh, that's nice.
And keep them where you are.
Yeah, I assume I stood up.
Yeah.
Could you, like,
There's no way I can help him up.
no, or maybe, or could you tumble to the upper right corner?
No, I think I'm staying.
Stay
where I-
put?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's probably safer.
Alright. Top guy has flanking. That's definitely gonna hit. Not the best damage rolls. Middle guy does not have flanking, but he's still gonna hit. Still not the best damage rolls, but getting close. Bottom guy has flanking, and he sees that one that's been attacked a bit is pretty weak, so he's going to try and go for a finishing blow. That will hit. And that is enough. So that one gets deleted. 2 on the bottom are going to attack the Chain Devil, and he was reckless, so they get advantage. That's one of them is going to hit, and the other one is going to miss. They're doing something. That's max damage.
Nice.
7, but
We
still
take
max
those.
damage.
Yeah, we take max damage.
Yeah, it's true.
Where we get it, we got it.
Alright, the last one sees that its comrades have been killed. It seems that Chain Devil's taken a lot of damage. It actually tries to flee, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from Taric and the Tiefling.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a swing.
Okay.
That's like 20.
Oh,
Yeah, that
yeah.
hits.
I mean, I think yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
That also means he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
You stay put, son.
For a total of 8 damage.
Okay. Other guy still goes for his attack of opportunity as well, and he'll also hit. 8 plus minimum damage. So 12, but that is enough because he had taken some damage. So
Nice.
he
You
gets
get-
a small swing
you're
in, and
getting
you
the
like
kill,
follow
Taric.
up and get the kill, Taric.
You get the kill.
So he's going.
Because it could have gone the reverse order.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so that makes the top of the round. Guys up there, they're going to continue fighting, trying to protect their downed friends. That's a miss, and that's a hit.
Yay.
Their damage rolls are just not good. But that's their turn. Aravae, it's your turn.
He needs to roll a 6 or lower. 6 or lower.
Yes.
6 or lower, please.
is 10
Oh.
damage. Oh, sorry, no, it's 8 damage, but that's still.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't
So,
matter.
Aravae, the chains squeeze and
Ah,
drop you.
Oh
Okay.
no.
You are currently
Oh, and then the
unconscious
chain
and chained
devil
up.
goes.
and then so I go down,
Yep.
and at the end of my turn, I do a death save.
You death saves at the start of your turn.
Start of your
or
turn.
if you take damage while
Frick.
you're unconscious.
And he did reckless, so I could have I stood a chance.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm
So
down.
he sees you faint in the chains, and yeah, Taric, you wouldn't see him smile, but
He does.
he gives a grin and
Oh,
looks at
no.
Lucius and takes a step towards him and just heaves Aravae at him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So that's a death save down.
Is that 2 death saves?
Yeah, if you take damage while you are.
It's a crit, yeah.
It's. Oh no, is it crits or 2 death saves? And
But if you're paralyzed, it's auto. It's a weird sort of
It's one death save. It's not 2 death saves.
I know there's a rule where if you use
yeah, I'm just gonna look it up quickly.
if
Yeah.
you use a melee weapon, if you take any damage, it's 1. If a melee on a paralyzed creature, it's an auto crit, and crits are 2 death saves.
He is not attacking you. He's
Okay.
Using
shocking
me.
So
I'm having another cookie now. Oh
you
my gosh.
you still take a failure,
No.
Yeah, I know.
and you slam into.
Oof.
Uh,
I'm
actually-
not awake for this. I'm gonna be very confused when I wake up.
You actually, you're heavier than he thinks, so you don't actually hit Lucius,
Oh my
but
gosh,
you still hit the
thank you.
ground, which deals you the damage. So you do take a death failure.
2 or 1?
One.
Done.
It wasn't a
Okay.
crit.
I guess. Okay.
And then he steps down again, and then whips a chain at Lucius.
Oh my word.
That's cocked.
That's an X.
That's a miss,
Good.
Let's go.
which is convenient because that was his second attack. So Lucius knocks an arrow. Again, this guy's at very close to death, so reckless again. So
Yeah.
Lucius has advantage,
Yep.
which is good because you rolled 1.
Oh my.
Oh.
Lucius,
Well,
I
the
thought
other
you were
roll-
cool.
Advantage.
The other roll was
Advantage.
the other roll was low, but it wasn't a 1, so
Yeah.
he does he
Is it
misses.
missed? Okay.
Takes the second shot. That's gonna hit
Oh,
Oh God.
please.
for
Please.
14 damage, which is enough.
Oh my gosh.
So he manages to blast an arrow through that guy, and he sees Aravae, unconscious, damaged, and kind of crouches down and just extends a hand and casts Healing Word on you,
Oh my gosh.
Healing word. Yay.
which is what D4 plus Wisdom or whatever your casting is. So you get 4 HP, Aravae.
Oh, she's hurt, but she's up.
She's up,
She's not dead.
and you can start to use healers.
And Aravae, you just come to gasping for air, and you just see him stand up and
This
look down briefly.
gorgeous, rugged, tiefling with deep
Tieflings are
soulful
typically-
eyes.
No,
pretty
yeah,
good
dark
looking.
eyes.
Dark eyes.
That's his turn. So again, top guys are going to attack. And first one misses, second one hits. I feel like this is becoming a pattern, but I swear it's not. Luckily, the second one that hit was the guy who hasn't taken much damage, so still fighting. Okay. Rivero is up. He is chained.
No, he's not. I cut the chain.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Again.
He did cut the chain, so he.
Max damage chain cut.
Yeah. He gets up and swiftly 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can flank from there. So
Yep.
he moves there. Although the guy was reckless, but he always goes for flanking. He's a rogue.
He's a rogue.
Which that's enough to hit. Which means sneak attack. 6, 10, 15, 16. So 19 from that. This thing is looking bloodied at this point. Goes for a second attack with his other weapon. Math is hard.
Math is hard.
That is a hit. That is its AC. Max damage, but no sneak attack, so not as much damage. This thing is pretty much on death's door,
Nice.
but it's its turn. Rivera was the last one to hit it, so it turns and swings. Chains at him. That's definitely going to hit. Actually, that one's cocked. Does it crit? No. But it does hit. 10. He's restrained again, and same thing.
No.
Worked last time.
So stop doing this.
Your AC is 18.
My AC is
That's
18.
A 19 to hit.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
So again,
no.
he swings and hefts the chains and smashes
How's
Rivera
Rivera
into you. He's looking pretty rough.
Ugh.
You guys both take 7 bludgeoning damage. Pretty bad roll. So you're at 12. Knocked prone. Rivera again. Next to you.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. But that's it for now. Which means Taric, you're up. And this thing is looking pretty bloodied.
Okay.
And it was reckless to
And
do
it was
that.
reckless. Half my movement to stand up.
Yep.
Nat 20!
Oh, nice.
So full damage
Full
plus.
damage plus roll.
So-
Obliterate
eight plus
So,
dice.
yeah. So 8 plus 5 is
13.
13 plus 3 is 16 damage.
16. How do you want to do this?
Oh my gosh. I think I like get knocked down and I'm like
You
on my
get up
back
again.
and I just like shield and ground up
Ah.
and
Oh.
Step straight
up
up
the head.
through his chin.
chains just like I can like hear them rattling as like
Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
man.
Awesome. You kill that thing.
Oh, yeah, you get another right here.
and then okay.
You just have to move him to get up. You
Half
still
my
have a
move.
second attack.
Yeah.
And you can see like the chains like collapse around around Rivero.
Rivera. I start moving my way towards Aravae actually.
Okay. You can
So like
make
one
it,
diagonal and then one.
like
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
You
that
can make
works.
it that far.
Yeah.
Okay. The other group doesn't have anything to fight, so these guys go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of them can make an attack. So he will. That's a natural 20.
Hey.
Oh, man.
So that is 11. That guy had not taken much damage, but he's now bloodied. The other two move up to there, but they can't attack. Okay, they're going for it. First guy's going to attack his target. He's going to miss. My goodness. Second one's going to attack. And he's going to hit. Which will deal enough to kill that one. So that one's dead. But that's their whole group. So he's just going to reposition and then step around his comrades. Aravae, you're up. You have 4
No,
HP.
she's not up.
Yeah, you're prone, but you're conscious once again.
Yeah, she's gonna just kind of set up and touch her head, and she's probably gonna feel a bit of dampness and
Yeah.
be like, oh, I'm bleeding, but I'm not dead, so that's something. And a little confused how she's over here because she was like not there before. She was over there. That's my turn.
Okay.
Awesome.
Lucius looks around, sees the one dude left, and blasts an arrow at him, and that is going to hit.
Yes, bow.
If I could pick up dice, I'd roll them. Not a great roll, but he has a second attack. That's definitely going to hit. He can't roll below what it takes to kill it. So,
Well,
I mean, it had like 4 HP.
Nice.
He has enough of a
you know what
bonus.
that's like.
So, with that,
Oh my gosh.
last enemy is dealt with.
They got
Dust settles. 3 fallen tieflings. They quickly rush over
yeah.
to inspect them. Taric, I'm assuming you probably rushed to Aravae.
I rushed to Aravae to check out that she's okay and like help her up and dust her off.
Rivero kind of watches. He doesn't have any healing spells, so
Do all of it. I think after I make sure Aravae's okay, I go and make sure that all the tieflings are okay as well.
you guys say anything to each other? Or you just like see Aravae's
like-
not dead?
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna like hobble over.
I like will I assume you're gonna want to come with me, and so I'd like probably like put her arm over my shoulder and like you know the
Okay. Yeah. Help her over.
yeah.
Okay. So you guys get over there. The three that had fallen are looking like they were probably very close to dying, but they managed to, it looks like, survive, but they're basically like out of it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Lucius looks over to the two of you. You fight well.
Us to you.
I suppose we may have underestimated you a bit.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Is that a good thing or a bad
Just
thing?
take it as a compliment.
Or okay.
Rivero. He talks to him in
Yeah.
their language, and Rivero kind of looks at him and nods and goes up to a few of the tieflings and talks to them briefly and grabs the rest of your weapons.
Nice.
Gives them back to you.
Ooh, my axe is back.
Our ranks are thinned. We could use your arms if something should happen again.
Are they gonna be okay?
I hope.
Okay.
They have been gravely injured, but we have shamans that may be able to heal them.
Interesting.
They are not dead yet.
That's all that matters, right?
He kind of looks around the canyon. We should move.
Let's move.
And before you guys get going,
Yep.
Rivero like walks over to the chain devils on either side and like pulls a tinderbox out and like lights the bodies on fire.
Oh wow!
Badass.
And they start like burning and smoking, and he just comes back and like, it's best if no one knows what we killed. That way no one knows what sort of revenge to exact.
Interesting. Are there factions of these things? Are there specifically things? Are these just monsters that would attack randomly? Are they intelligent? What are they?
They knew we were coming. I don't know how, but like I said, best if no one knows what we've done.
Fair.
So you guys get moving?
Yep.
So travel on through the canyon for longer, and it winds here and there, different directions, but they seem pretty confident in which way they're going.
Could we take a short rest, really quick?
I'm assuming Aravae asked that.
Or I could
Lucius is pushing the group to.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Get-
going to cast
going.
Cure Wounds on myself while
Okay.
we move.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna give myself a 2
Plus.
plus it's
Your wisdom.
plus 4. No, it's 2. Sorry, it's 1d8 plus 4 is all it says here. So
Do you have a +4 to your wisdom?
I don't think so.
It's
I got a +3 to my wisdom.
1d8 plus your casting.
It's I don't know. It just says very specifically for Cure Wounds, it's 1d8 plus 4. I think it's a set amount.
It's not
No.
guaranteed.
It'll be
1d8 plus your spell casting ability.
That must be a 4. I hope.
No, ranger spell casting ability is wisdom.
Well, then I don't
So
know
it
where I
should
got.
be 1d8 plus 3. I don't know where you got it from either, but it's 1d8 plus 3.
Weird.
So
Maybe you were thinking of the healing potion, because that's
it's 2d4 plus 2.
2 or 44 plus 4. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's
Then I'll just do +3.
yeah. So
no
you get
matter.
5, so 9 total.
9. I need to make a note of that though.
Yeah.
So I've got. Oh man, I'm going up to 9.
Yeah, you're at
Well,
9.
that was like. I don't think I'll ever use Cure Wounds again. That was like nothing.
Well, I mean, it could have been 12, right? Like it's
Yeah.
it's a range. It's a first level spell. It's not going to be a super powerful.
It could have been 11.
Yeah, sorry, it could have been 11. So, you guys push on through the canyon. As it winds, you wind upwards in a direction. Aravae, you hear a voice very familiar to you in your head of your goddess.
Oh!
Shoot.
And he just says, Aravae, you have traveled very far, and you are without your group.
And I guess this is happening in her mind.
Yep.
She's like, oh my gosh, he'll stray high. Yeah. But I mean, Taric's here, and I mean, these guys aren't so bad. I mean, these guys aren't so bad. I don't know what we're gonna walk into, but yeah.
They will need a marker to know they are on the right track.
She's gonna stop. She's gonna think really hard, and she had an inkling of what this kind of meant, and it kind of just, I think, regrettably, it just confirms what she had already thought of doing previously. And she stealthily as possible reaches into her back pocket, and I don't know if I'm in the middle of the group or at the back of the group, or
A little more towards the back.
she's going to try and she's going to stop a second, just go down and I guess pretend to tie her shoe. I think that's the stealthiest thing she can do instead of just dropping.
Okay.
But she's going to go to the ground, tighten her laces, and leave the necklace behind, partially dusted under the dirt, and she's going to trust that they are going to find it. It's not fully under, it's just enough so that they shouldn't be able to see it's behind. Something, she's behind their head kind of a thing.
Okay. You do that and you hear the voice fading away. A shining symbol. May they be lucky and bring it back to you. That's all you hear.
Regretfully, she leaves it behind.
So you guys press on, winding through the canyon. After maybe another hour or two, you turn a corner, and the canyon opens up into a much wider view, and the mountains that were very far away are right here.
Oh dear.
You recognize the peaks that you were seeing earlier, and they take you down a path around.
Does the sun change its position at all by this time? Question.
No.
Oh my
The
gosh.
sun remains overhead exactly where it's been every time you've checked.
Okay. Cool.
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 So they take you down a path, winds through a few outcroppings, and you see a few little cave entrances here and there that they bypass. And before long, you find your way into what appears to be a village concealed in the mountains. You can see all sorts of huts and homes constructed, some integrated into the mountainside, some freestanding. It appears to be quite a few of them. And as you get there with the troop that is escorting you, you see many, many more tieflings kind of begin to poke their heads out and start chitter-chattering in their language, and some of them are like pointing towards the two of you, looking confused, or a few look upset. that you can kind of
Uh-oh.
clock on their faces. And as you get to the town, sort of village square, I suppose.
Aravae is just resting her hand on her sword, but not like I'm getting ready to attack, more like it's like a comfort thing.
Yeah. So you get towards the village square, and another group of about 10 or so tieflings walks up to meet the group you're with, and their leader steps forward and immediately starts talking like quickly and loudly to Lucius.
We're reading their faces.
Not
How
in-
does it look?
In their language.
Yeah, but we're reading their faces. Are they
He-
mad? Are they sad? Are they happy?
Not trying to hide it, he does not look happy.
God.
And you see them going back and forth, and he's like pointing at the downed men who they then like carry off to get looked at, and they're going back and forth, and occasionally like Rivero tries to cut in and just gets like a glare from this guy, and like sort of cowls back like, okay, no, not the place. And this guy who is talking to Lucius, from what you can tell, appears to be of higher standing than
great.
him. So he's pointing at you guys, he's pointing at like the big bonfire in the center of the mountain, he's pointing to like spikes on the like parts of the walls and things.
Why? Why? What?
Yeah, he's pointing at these like dangerous looking things.
Throw
and
them in the
pointing-
fire. Throw them at the spike.
You
I
kind of
mean, I would go
that,
quick.
Yeah,
There would be no suffering.
Yeah, you kind of get that general feeling from how this conversation is going. Lucius gets a word in after a good like 30-second tirade from this guy, and points at two like wooden poles that are erected kind of in the village square, and they talk back and forth, and you see the guy kind of take a breath for a minute and say something, and points at the two of you, and Lucius walks over and says, "Forgive me," he outranks me.
Oh,
And
no.
They march you over to these two posts and tie you to them.
Oh,
Do we still have our weapons?
No, they've been taken
they've been
away
taken again?
Yeah. And
What?
the bigger guy then talks to Lucius briefly,
dear.
and Lucius then looks at Rivero, says something, and Rivero runs off to somewhere. And again, he looks back and briefly like, "I am sorry."
What the?
Lucius said it?
Lucius.
I mean, are we really far apart from each other, or are
No,
we
fairly
close?
close.
Well, I mean, we're not dead.
I'm not dead,
I
but
thank you for that, at least.
I don't know how long that's going to last for.
You just hear like Lucius.
Oh.
This guy barks something at him, and he basically withdraws and like goes and stands about 20 feet away from you guys.
Poor guy. He's our buddy.
And the sort of leader guy walks up to
Leader
Taric,
guy, or
and
like the
the
guy?
guy who's been yelling at
The-
Lucius,
Yelling at Lucius.
Great.
and walks up to Taric and just starts like talking at you fast, but in his language.
In Inferno.
Yeah.
Common, do you speak Common? I can't understand a word you're
Like,
saying.
he continues like talking
Okay,
and
cool.
like pointing at you.
Yeah.
And, like turns to Aravae, starts doing the same
Oh
thing.
gosh.
And like he's doing this and like begins to draw like a sizable sword.
Oh, no!
And then
So we've killed both of our characters here. Just
No.
straight up murders.
and as he's like
Oh
about
man.
halfway through drawing his sword.
Do I know anything in Inferno from my time with Loki?
No.
Anything at all?
You don't.
Like please, or grass,
I-
or like
no.
anything.
I would say right now, no.
Also, quick question: are we like in the sun? Just I'm curious.
You're in like a secluded area in the mountains, so there's not as much sunlight.
Oh, good. Okay, that's not my question. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As he's like drawing his sword and like almost to the point of like yelling at this point, you just hear like a clear vocal command ring out from a female voice.
Oh.
And he like stops, like is still holding his sword and gives like a like puts the sword away and just walks to the side a little further away from you.
Aravae, like, kind of quietly, kind of like exhausted, is like, yeah, you better go. That's it. Better go.
And into view comes Rivero, and striding behind him is a tall female tiefling. She has pretty long hair. It is white at this point.
Oh.
Her horns aren't actually super long. They protrude from her forehead and then kind of turn upwards. She has an earthy purple tone to her skin.
Wait, what's white then?
Her hair.
Her hair.
Yeah, her hair is white. You can see she's wearing like flowing light blue robes. She's got a long staff that's currently on her back. And as she gets closer, you clock that her eyes are a soft gold color.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Sick.
And she like points.
Can I
like,
change
takes
my
her-
character, please? Like, that's amazing.
Takes her staff and like points it at the one who was yelling at you and just says something and it kind of like bows begrudgingly towards her. And she starts walking towards you, and Lucius kind of turns. He still walks a little closer and says, "Ashira," and like gives her a salute and pulls his hand like across his chest up to his right shoulder and bows. And Taric, you obviously recognize this as like a sign of respect from your army days. Aravae, you recognize this as well.
What?
From a certain tiefling that you spent time with.
Okay.
And she strides up to you too, tied up. And in common, because
Thank
she
God.
speaks common. You have caused much trouble. You have now entered our secret village. Tell me, why should I spare you? If I send you on your way, you can tell anyone where we are. Like walks up to Taric and like kind of grabs your chin and points your head directly towards you. You're a fighter. You will do whatever you can to survive, including giving information. I cannot trust you. Like lets go of your face and like starts walking over to Aravae.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
You. She clocks your forehead. Moon touched. There is no moon here.
I'm not from here, so I mean that makes sense.
Whatever God blessed you with that cannot help you here. She kind of turns around and like starts talking to Lucius and the other big dude in their language. Do you guys do or say anything? Still tied up.
Yep. Aravae, I think. Taric, I think I know someone who's from here.
Do you? Oh,
But
that might be.
maybe good, but it could be really bad. I don't know. Like, she didn't tell me, like, if they, like, she left on good terms. She just kind of was in the material plane. But I didn't think she, like, I knew she was from far away. She just said far away. But that could have meant, like, anything, like the other town or another village or another place. Not, like, necessarily another, like, domain. But this would be far away. But, like, that thing that they did. And I'm trying to remember. She said she was from this clan thing. Do you think I should say something?
She didn't tell you anything about whether she left on good terms. She didn't tell you anything like that.
Mm-mm.
Couldn't hurt to try.
I mean, it's like we're gonna die, or we die trying.
Exactly.
Okay.
Fair point.
And then
As you guys are talking, she like turns around and you can see like her staff begins to glow with like blue energy, and she begins walking back towards the two of you.
Okay. Does she look like she's gonna talk to us, or she's gonna blast us?
You see her mouth moving like she's incantating something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. I know the key of the Solaris clan.
She like
Ugh.
as you say that, she stops dead.
Oh.
Staff pointed towards you like. What did you say?
Little key of the Solaris. I think it was Solaris clan.
Her staff lowers a little bit.
Oh my god.
Prove it.
I mean, what do you
How
mean?
could you know, Lilky?
She's my friend.
Points the staff towards.
Prove it.
Shit. How am I supposed to prove it?
What do you know about her?
She's looks very similar to you actually. She has beautiful purpley skin, and she also has really pretty golden eyes. Her horns though are like stark black. She has a symbol on her shoulder.
She like
Oh.
points her staff, like walks closer to you, like.
What is the symbol?
It's I think it's a sun, and there's two weapons crossed, but they're not like, I can't, like, she's tied up, she can't really show it. Like, they're like hooks, they're two hooks, and the hooks are facing inwards at each other.
She like pauses for a few moments and lowers her staff a bit and walks closer to you and grabs the robe from her right shoulder and like parts it, and you see a brand about 3 or 4 inches in diameter, circular, with two which looks like
that.
sides.
It's like that. Exactly.
Where is she?
Well, I mean, she's my friend. Do you want to hurt her?
No.
Oh.
You can clock like her demeanor's changing
Oh.
rapidly.
No, she's in the material plane.
She's alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's very much alive, and she's really lovely, and she's definitely made a life for herself.
She like turns and looks to the like big burly dude and says something. Turns to Lucius, says the same thing, and they both like salute, bow, and like leave.
Oh.
She turns back around to the two of you and plants her staff in the ground and kind of gets closer to Aravae than Taric,
Yeah.
but loud enough for both of you to
Okay,
hear.
I'm choosing. Like, I am taking a step back. Everybody has got this at this point.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm
You
sweating.
mean to tell me my daughter is alive?
And that's where we're going to the session.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I gotta write this down.